kitty.
I
think our cat's hiding. She's been fucking tormented all day. Poor thing.
All right. Welcome back, everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
I love your office. The little corner, the little pictures. They're so nice.
Yeah, I could actually get in and out of my little office area without bumping my desk and knocking the monitor over. It's fantastic.
It's amazing.
Awesome.
You look like you have room to like breathe.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
So a couple of things. We are missing Ro, however, we are joined once again by Just John, aka Coffee Man.
Ooh. Hey, buddy.
You know what? We have to do the icebreaker with Just John.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
That makes the most sense.
Yeah, he made the mistake of being here for 2 sessions, so he has to do the icebreaker. Alright.
If Oh no. Gotta think of one.
Uh-oh.
Gotta think of one.
Do you have like a 20-page document that just has all of them there somewhere?
No. It's different every week.
It's like, do you have somewhere that you put questions as you think of them during the week?
Yes, but
Where's
some of them are really ridiculous or really inappropriate, so
Oh,
They
wait.
does sound kind of fun.
So this man has watched us for ages, and you decide that the session he's here, we need to tone it down. We need to be respectful.
We
and
gotta.
not...
fine.
Yeah.
You really want to know what one of these is?
Yes.
What is
If
it?
such character is a top or a bottom.
Chris John is definitely a top. He is very confident and bold.
Maybe he thinks he is.
Secret bottom.
Or a power bottom. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is definitely not for kids now.
18 plus. We're good.
We're definitely not gonna be family friendly with this episode, are we?
Oh,
You asked.
No, don't play
I
with
figured
the
that
wood.
question would come eventually. I don't know.
It was
Go
inevitable.
away.
It's like just like a personality question.
Was it graphic?
Yeah, like honestly, if I were a kid, I would be
Okay.
like, whatever.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Bad preferences.
Yeah, it's adults. I get it.
Oh man. Man.
All right. Now that we have stirred the pot,
There we go.
All right, what's our
Um,
real question?
no, that was it. I'm
That was
going
it?
with it.
Yeah.
It happened.
Okay.
It's over. We're done.
Unless Coffee
We're
Man wants
done.
a
All right, see you
different
next
one.
week.
We're done.
Like,
We're
babes,
done.
we laughed. It laughed. And we answered.
Okay. So, Coffee Man, you can opt out of this one if you would like. If you would like to join, I will have you roll with everyone else besides Rolen.
Please don't.
Good. You know your lines already.
I totally didn't give him a script before we started.
Oh shit. Okay.
Right,
Sorry.
top to bottom.
17.
12.
15.
6.
All right, Ryan.
What did we do last time? I don't know.
Last time was freaking awesome.
This time was pretty fun.
Yeah.
Last episode was a good one.
It's like normally going late kind of
Wait,
like
Pepper.
kills me a little. Like I like playing, but I like get super tired. Last time I was just like,
We were on it last
that?
time. We're like, what's happening to our boy?
Mhm.
Oh no. I
Okay.
don't need this.
Voice.
First thing I have written down is
I found a
So
least
we get-
favorite.
what?
Choice is one of my new least favorite words.
Oh. Yeah.
That was such a good one, though.
Okay, so start off with Marina personally pretty much comes with 2 guards and takes us to first the elevator, and then we keep going down and down and down and down.
To the bottom of the sea.
Don't think there was a sea there, unfortunately. And then once we finally hit the bottom, creepy enough, it was like not a mechanical gate stuff there so we had to or the guards pried it open and held it open so we can get out. Then they just left us. So that's fun. And then underground we did maze stuff, pretty much just exploring and trying to figure out where the hell to get to places, trying to figure out which way is the map. But eventually we ended up sorry. Oh yeah, bunch of some dead people and blood that's dried, and then we made the decision to follow all that loveliness until we got really wet grossness blood. I think we slid and we did a little slip and slide moment when we got into a room. Bloody room with an altar and a altar mirror tablet thing going on, mirror in front of the stuff, and we made the mistake of looking at the mirror. I feel like I'm missing stuff.
Nope.
Doing good so far.
Oh yeah, a couple of us get stuck in the mirror. You guys got to fight the not weird, but the devil thing, and then figured out what the mirror thingy is and got us back out of the mirror, and we got to meet Just John in that lovely endeavor. Turned out he was a paladin of, I don't think I actually wrote that down, but paladin of something.
Awesome.
That's from words are not coming to my head easily right now. Place where Devin's from.
To leave.
Too late. There it goes. I can't word. And then I actually heard of Mydragon, Knight of Hell, whatever. Or at least heard of him. And then I put riddles, Rolen answered. And then we got a rod of blood because we got through them. Rolen got all the answers. That's the last thing I wrote.
Pretty sure that's the last thing that happened.
Edgy boy got edgier. Here we go.
And Nolki wants the mirror.
Yeah.
Oh,
we had like
mirror.
we had what, a 10-minute argument with Nolki about how we're not putting it in the bag of holding because it won't fit. We're not taking it with us.
Fine, I'll put it on a floating desk. Well,
We fell in a hole in here. We don't even know if we're gonna be able to get it out. We don't even know if we're gonna get out. Silly goose.
I guess it's hard since we don't have Arwen.
Arwen really got us out of a lot of sticky situations.
He did. I
very
was used
fast.
to having just the.
He did it like 3 times, and 3 times was enough for us to become dependent on it.
It's like
Try
we get that all the
sending.
time now, right?
You could try sending.
Hey.
Get your butt down here.
We should have grabbed him on our way out.
The face of a DM that says no.
This is why I keep wanting him to teach me to teleport, but no.
He needs permission.
Must have permission.
He asked permission for anything.
See, when you asked for permission to learn the teleportation circle.
Yeah, I'll ask him for any teleportation, but that's the one I really want.
There's a difference between those two.
Yeah, one of them allows access to the castle. I understand as a player, as a character.
As a character.
Come on.
Does Nolki understand? No.
No.
Absolutely not.
See, that's the default. Like any question you ask, does Nolki understand?
Oh, no.
And we wouldn't have it any other way. Oh.
So Rolen is now laying on the ground,
Oh yeah.
holding on to
Oh.
one of these seals.
Does he look gaunt and pale still?
Yes.
Is he undead? A fiend?
No, because I tried healing him the rest of the time, right?
Yes.
Like,
Mhm.
The healing
was he
spell went
responsible?
through, but did not have an effect, if that makes sense.
So he's still unconscious?
Where is he with us?
Trying to get his attention, kind of like pat his face, like Rolen.
Yeah, I believe I'm just like rolling. Hello? Rolling.
Do we need, I can zap him again. I can zap him again.
I know,
don't
it's
do
like,
that.
do we need
I
to
wouldn't do that. I don't think he's dead. I don't think
wait.
that did what it did to me to him, because that would just be silly if they had two rounds that did the same thing.
He's
Rolen.
very out of it.
It's silly, but it's possible.
He's
Slap.
very
Rolen.
out of it. But
Hello.
as you kind of like move him around or do the like follow my finger, like the eyes kind of follow, but you can tell that the brain isn't quite comprehending what's going on.
Okay.
This brain
Okay.
worked too hard.
I mean, I don't know if it was like magical blood or really his blood, but that was a lot of blood. It's like all over here. So
Do I know how much blood a drow can lose without like permanent damage? And if we have passed that point,
There was a check I had you guys make while he was in the trial, where it was like if he lost any more, this would definitely lead to permanent damage. But at this point, the fact that he is even semi-conscious is unbelievable.
Or magic.
is there any? I don't know. I'm trying to think of what I could do that would help him.
I was gonna
Any
say we can just
medicine
like
thing?
carry him like
Yeah.
normal. Just carry
I
him until
mean-
he's recovered, like we did with
I-
Loki.
We have to go slow because we've got civilians with us anyway. I can put a floating disc and he can just sit and ride. And if we're doing that, we might as well put a mirror on it and then just.
Nonsense. He may ride upon Marcus, my steed, till he is ready to go.
Your steed. Where the hell do you keep a steed?
Right around here, and I snap my fingers, and this horse appears.
You guys
We're
are
in
like,
a
This is
mine.
what
the same
is-
horse from 30 years ago.
You guys are just kind of like, what is this guy? What the fuck?
Would I know that he could do that?
Make an Arcana check. I believe it's a spell, right?
13.
Yeah, it's
I'm just like, oh, paladins. Oh.
If that's the case, I could have just been a horse.
Ryan's like, what am I, chopped liver?
And I stroll over and I rub Marcus's cheeks because he was a good friend to me in the mirror. And I Rolen crossed him. Take good care of him. Okay, buddy? Yeah. All right. We're good to go.
Argus just kind
I'm
of
just still
Get out of here.
taken aback by just the horse.
Suddenly horse.
Suddenly horse.
pocket horse.
It's like just need F1. That's like the whole zoo. Like,
Oh my god.
If you want, I
Hello,
can
Booger.
teach your
What's
friend
up?
Ro how to do that later on.
bro could do that.
I feel like that's just something she would just do just to like get people to shut up. Like, all right, everybody, talk to the horse. No. No.
Okay, yeah. So Roland was the one who knew the way out of here.
But we also fell in a hole. So
We have to get out of the hole.
And
No, but, like,
backtrack.
Yeah. But okay, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I mean, surely
Will the
You know,
horse get up the
we-
hill?
the slippery, bloody
Well,
slope.
no, because there was the other. There was
So-
that other path that
so
Roland
it's
memorized afterwards.
Oh
Johnny,
yeah, we had
is
that
there-
other way out.
wait, guys, isn't there a hallway beyond? Wasn't there
Yeah.
like a hallway
Yeah.
behind the mirror? What if that
Behind it?
takes us out somewhere? Like there was, if I remember correctly, it was it was just the altar, right?
It was just the
Yeah.
altar, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, so we need a way out. But thankfully, I have boots and rope. So
No, there was that other secret thing in the Roland
Like the
goes
portal
away.
Isn't that-
type
Yeah.
thing.
Well, fine.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
illusion.
Past-
Yeah. It was
that
an illusion.
was before the fall.
Was it?
Yeah, so we have to go past the bloody slopes.
I believe so, because we fell down a waterfall.
I thought it was after the waterfall.
What?
I don't know.
What was after the
Waterfall.
waterfall?
My
illu-
child stole
The
my dice.
illusory.
Oh,
the
the
illusory-
illusionary wall was after you guys fell into the hall.
Okay, so we could
So
go
we
back and get out that way. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
good,
just don't know
cool.
where it is.
Well,
we not kind of just
I mean, I can detect magic. I can find it if Roland's
I was
not.
gonna say we could
Yeah.
just like I
find
don't
it
know,
like we did
drag
the first
something
time?
against the wall.
Yeah.
you
that'll
know,
work.
wasn't it like I'm sure you could just stick
Firearms!
your hand on the wall. No,
I don't know
just
if I
stick
want
your
anything-
hand out and run it along, and when it goes whoosh, it's like right
Isn't
there.
there blood on the walls?
We're
Yeah.
covered in blood already. We went down a
It's
fucking
like-
point for the waterfall of blood to get here.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I
It's like
really
we're all
that's
getting like
pulling for us right now.
Yeah.
Just,
So speaking of, how are the civilians doing?
I
Oh,
mean,
yeah,
There's
there's
just a bunch of
civilians.
us covered in blood arguing.
oh yes.
Arguing over this dead-looking man who's just laying on the floor.
Yeah, at some point during the ritual, one of them passed out.
I will help them. Oh my gosh, I am neglecting my duties.
I'm just saying.
A couple
if
others
anyone
seem
wants-
to be in a very catatonic state where they're just like staring off into the abyss, and you have one of them that was like actively panicking, and now they're just kind of like trying very hard to not hurt themselves in the process of panic.
Okay. Oh, it's okay.
Right, people. There were other people.
Yes, we were
Um,
just so freaked out by Roland bleeding. Very unprofessional, but yeah, I want to help them,
Okay.
especially if they seem to be on the verge of death or hurting themselves.
None of them seem to be on the verge of death. It's definitely more of that shock value.
Hyperventilating.
I tried to calm
Very
them.
similar to the first woman who was released from the
Wasn't-
mirror.
I was like, but
Oh.
she wasn't an actual like
Okay.
normal woman.
Yeah, that was weird. I don't.
Do
I still
these people seem like normal people? Like, or are they similar to
secretly
that woman?
demon people?
Yeah,
They're not fiends. I would have sensed it.
that's true.
I was in the mirror. I don't know. I was in the mirror.
They do seem like normal people, as far as you
Okay.
can tell.
We did come here looking for villagers who had been taken and disappeared.
Well, maybe these are your villagers?
Are any of them
They
okay
had
enough to like
disappeared
talk?
before I was given the quest, so I found
Right.
it.
Yes, that is a
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. Can any of them
Mhm.
like tell us like where they're from? Like, it's okay. We'll get you out of here. Where are you from?
I think last time it was said that none of them stated the village that you had gone to in
Oh.
search for answers.
Yeah, I
Swear.
think we're wondering like if we can ask them where they're from.
Just John and Kalita, you guys can make a religion check.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna ask if I can maybe do like a little mini
Natural
druid craft. Oh damn.
Natural
Whoa.
20.
For 23.
23, not natural 20.
um,
Y'all are
both of
insane.
you having fought the creature, and having gotten like an idea of like its non-existent fighting style, know it to be a Nabasu, a demon from the abyss, sent to the material plane to basically just cause chaos. But you also know it to be a demon in which it gains strength from killing others.
That's why they send them here to kill people. The more people they kill, the stronger the abyssal influence on our world is, and the easier it is for them to cross over.
And that would track with their relationship with the devils.
The devils are at war with them.
Yeah.
The devils are here. It is to stop the demons.
Mm,
Yeah. Which is
So wait, we
Odd.
were dealing with devils, but now this is a demon.
wait,
it's
wait, wait.
possible it's an underlying war. I mean, who knows
Um,
when this thing was trapped? It could have been in there for who knows how long.
Oh, it
So
was
it could've been
trapped
before.
by Lavinia, who's a demon,
Yeah,
who
yeah,
it would make sense would trap a
devil.
devil.
Yeah, devil capturing a demon. Yeah.
No. I mean, yes, devil
Yes.
captured a demon.
And then I'll like slowly stand the mirror back up, and then I'll like Kalita, can I cycle through? Are any of these devils or are they all demons? And I'll kind of cycle through the cells again.
And I can see them and like.
Go ahead and make another. Well, technically, you do have to make a Christmas theming throw.
But it's with
with
advantage.
advantage.
with
'cause you know the nature of it.
advantage because you know the nature of the mirror.
Remember that nonsense. None of us can
yeah.
fall for that shit.
But technically, the only person who
Christmas
doesn't is
saving
the person
throw.
who speaks the command word.
Okay. Good thing I've got decent charisma. That's 19.
Yeah, you're okay.
Yeah.
Make a religion check for me, please. All of these other
Oh.
creatures in here kind of look very similar. But not to the one you fought, but they look similar to each other.
I rolled an 11.
21. I'm rolling good right now. Like
Oh, did you
50.
also want to roll the check?
Yeah.
You technically, we did it for story purposes. You cannot fail. It's a charisma saving throw. So,
27 for that save. So.
yeah.
Caught him in a moment of weakness.
Yeah.
True weakness.
He just
Dances
stared at it.
asleep.
He stared at it for so long till he failed.
Just John, you know these creatures to be called quasits.
Those are all demons. Yeah.
The demon version of imps,
Yeah.
if you will.
Okay. So
So,
devil
okay.
had demons locked up.
Okay.
Gotcha. Okay.
So we're dealing with both, but they're not allied together.
No. Potentially.
Okay. Well, that somewhat help.
I kind of don't want to leave the mirror here. Because it gives like it's got demons. in it, but I also now I'm realizing I maybe don't want to bring the mirror up to a populated area.
I think we need to leave it here no matter what.
I guess another question I have is how did it get here in the first place? In fact, it's right next to the rod.
Magic, maybe? Who knows?
I mean, it's
Maybe the mirror was a way to protect the rod?
a
Wait, how
guardian, if you will.
many of these
Guardian?
demons were there?
So there were 6. 6 of the little guys.
I mean, depending, like, if they're little, we could just bring them out and just get
One at
rid
a
of them.
time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just worry about.
Actually, I don't think it would be
civilians.
difficult.
I personally don't think we need to really mess with it at all. I
I
think we
mean,
should leave.
Again,
we do have
if
other
you
things we
kill
should be
them,
doing.
their influence spreads to your world, our world.
If we kill them?
Yes, even if you kill them here, their taint will seep into the ground.
We could. What about banishment?
That is a
Yeah,
much
we can
better.
manage them. Yeah.
I mean,
There's
we
a
could
lot.
try it. I mean, Kalita and I could both. We could prepare, and like when it hops out, just one of us casts it, and the rest are ready to protect the civilians.
Okay, but I counter it with the fact they're trapped in a mirror. Why does it matter? They're stuck in there. They can't get out.
I mean, that's like if we wanted the mirror. But if we don't want the mirror, then fine. Just
It's
leave
like
them.
the perfect limbo. They can't do things here on this plane. They can't go back to theirs. They're stuck. Leave them.
And I
Okay.
counter with another thought. This is Lavinia's mirror. She brought it here next to that rod.
And we have
She
the
knows
rod.
That rod is here. She knows where this mirror is. She will be back.
And we won't be.
Oh, actually, I like that a lot. And then I'll. Okay. Start getting the civilians out, and then Noki is going to. Can someone
What are
help
we
me move
doing?
this back to where it goes? Well, if she's gonna be back, she might look into it. And I've set the command word
Maybe.
now.
You've changed the command word?
Well, no, it's the same command word, but the person who activates it is the one who's immune, so she won't be expecting it. So we could just trap her in the mirror.
I doubt
It's
she'll
just kinda
fail that, but
It'd be kind of fun.
it would be
That
hilarious.
There's a
sounds
chance.
incredibly risky. Because it also relies on the fact that she doesn't already know that we're here.
I mean, we kind of just came down the stairs, and it kind of was like we saw ourselves in it.
Well,
so like,
take
if she
out
does go
the mirror. The mirror is a side thing right now. Lavina could know that somebody was here purely because the rod is now gone and the seal is gone now.
100%.
So I'm just assuming that she thinks someone fucked with the mirror too. Like she's not stupid.
But it'd be funny if it were. And Noki's like slowly like pulling the mirror very
anybody
slowly to
know
avoid
how
breaking it.
Create traps. There's a god named Cyric who is a great example of traps. He worked very hard. Blah 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 blah.
Roland's my biggest priority right now, and these people. We don't need to
Yeah.
fuck around with the mirror. We know exactly how to get back here now. So if we come back and we see the mirror still here, or even sometime in the future, the demons inside of it are irrelevant right now. Literally the least of
yeah.
our worries.
Absolutely.
We have
I'm just
much
gonna
bigger issues.
Yeah,
let's
I'm
put
just
people out
gonna-
here.
Yeah. And Noki's just gonna start leveraging the mirror up into the original spot that it was in, and not say
Yeah,
the
do
command word.
whatever it is you
Yeah.
want to do about it, but I think we got what we came here for. It's time to go. We've been down here for a few days now, and these people
Yeah.
have been there for who knows how long. So,
Yep.
we need to get them out of here.
Marcus is very good with people. Kept me company for a long time. He'll be good to.
Thanks, John.
Marcus is I can tell he's a good boy. Okay.
Yeah. Let's.
But there were no twirls or anything that I think of to get here. We just kind of fell, so let's just
Yeah, head back that way. I'll catch up and I'll see what I can do about finding that path again.
Wasn't it just that
No,
way?
no, there's the extra path, the hidden one that I never dispelled.
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't it just that way? And we
Yeah.
walked past it to get here. So if we just walk past it again with our hand out on the walls,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that
whoosh.
would work, I guess.
Let's just do
You
it.
have to think
Let's
simpler.
go.
Not everything needs a magical solution,
But
Noki.
it's so
Not
much more fun
everything
than things
requires,
to do.
but it's so unnecessary all the time. Do you know how to make a basic campfire?
Yes.
Out using a spell.
Yes. And then Noki just pulls out his Tinker Fire starter.
Okay,
Which he does,
I
like,
should have
on-
been more prepared for that. I should have been expecting that one. The
That's on me.
point is, that's on me. The bar's too low.
Yeah.
Um,
Why are we talking about this?
I don't know.
go.
Roland's dying. Let's just go.
Yeah, let's go.
I like when it was Deva dying, it was everybody panicking and trying to like figure out what to do and trying to help her, and then Roland's dying and everybody's arguing about how to start a campfire. Arguing about the mirror.
Seems
No,
like
listen, no, the difference, no, the two different things here
he's
is for one,
breathing.
what happened to me was a mystery to half of the party, and for two, I was actually dead.
Yeah, and he's breathing, right? Roland's
Yeah.
breathing.
He's
mostly stable.
responsive. There's a big difference in these two situations, so comparing them is really unfair. Okay.
Okay, what is
Okay, cool.
happening? What are we doing?
We're heading back towards the wall with the place.
Okay.
Yes,
I'm
the
gonna wait
mystery in the hidden wall.
I'm gonna wait for everyone
Hand
to get out the room, and then I'm gonna command word the mirror so it starts up again, still pointing at the staircase.
Okay.
I'll be
then
walking
I'm
along
going-
with the people kind of near Rolen as well, like with the.
Okay.
And then
Ryan,
Yeah.
you can make an investigation check with advantage for me, please.
20 total.
20. Easy enough to find. You stick your hand out and you're like, okay, it was this wall. And you just kind of keep walking and walking until eventually your hand kind of gives way and you're like, ah, found it. However, with a 20 investigation check, you do notice something else. Something you notice. Upon entering, there was this major discomfort. Both in having a good idea of what was going to be words are escaping me, what you were about to get yourself into, but also a sense of this place looked really creepy. That original glow that followed the design across the hall, down the walls, it's no longer there. You are no longer in dim light and instead in complete darkness.
I cast light.
But you managed to find the illusionary wall easy enough and walk through it. That original sense of discomfort that you felt when you got close to this area fades upon passing through the wall.
Excuse me, pardon me. No, he just kind of worming his way towards the group at the front. Okay, I mean, since I can see in the dark, I guess I could go first since Roland, that's normally Roland's job.
I
No, he's
mean,
just gonna.
yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Sorry.
You're good.
I mean, Kalina put
rotate.
out light, right?
Yeah, I just cast it.
Yeah,
Yeah, so we
I'll
have-
just head out a little bit in front so I can see a little bit further than the light goes. Just so that if there's something out there, we get a chance to react before it.
Well, I guess my question here is, which direction do you go?
Oh, are there multiple paths?
So
left and right.
Well,
remember,
first
it was
thing-
you walked through the wall into a long
Mhm.
hallway.
And the wall hallway just continues, right? Straight
It's
ahead, or
a
is it?
T intersection, and you are at
Oh,
the bottom part.
so
Okay.
So you can
okay. So we came
Well-
from originally the slide is to the right, right?
Yeah.
Do
So
we
we
have
go
our
to the
compass?
right.
Well, I want to kind of look around. Is there anything on the walls, like any writing or anything? I know it's a hidden door, but is there any sort of
are you
indicators anywhere?
Are you looking on blood side, not blood side?
Not blood side.
Make a perception check for me, please. In answer to your question, Nulki, including where you guys were deposited, basically,
Mhm.
looking at the illusionary wall,
Yes.
the tunnel that you came down is yes on the right, but that's looking at
Okay.
the illusionary wall.
Yes. So if we go through the illusionary wall and then go right, we'd be heading back that way in quotations.
Well, I think we should check on the compass just in case.
That makes sense.
Rolled a natural 20 for a total of 24.
Let's go.
I'm
Perceptive
actually also
perception
gonna let you
check.
make another roll here because that was a natural 20. Go ahead and make a. You know, honestly, I'm gonna let you choose between survival and history.
Oh well. One of those I have a +3 in. That's a 19, so 23.
Okay.
Nice.
History check.
Perception wise,
This is a good die. I need to use this
Great
die.
die.
I
uh,
need to use this blood red one.
That tracks.
Don't
it's
like it.
This is the correct time for that die now.
it's a little weird. With where you kind of are, you notice looking left, it continues into a hallway. Looking right, it's a hallway that'll continue into a room.
Okay.
Wait a minute. And what did you roll? 20.
23 for history.
Wait a minute. That hallway goes that way. There's a room over there. You remember seeing the words written upon a map. Something about noises.
Be on the map now.
Map. Who has them? Where are they? Hello.
I thought
As I
that was-
struggle to find my own files. Who has the maps? Who has the maps?
I have the maps.
Oh,
cool.
shoot.
The one.
The one we're in? The one from this one? And then Nohi pulls out the like
I'm trying to find it.
it's in the
Unidentifiable
group chat
noises.
thing.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see.
In-fight rescue out. Tweezy with no that one? Unidentifiable noises went quiet after civilian rescue?
Yes. I don't think any of the other ones mention noises.
Speaking of
Secret
spoilers,
passage found.
Where?
I think we found the secret passage.
Hold on. She
More
said it
along
was
the lines of what you
noises.
found was where the unidentifiable noises were coming from on this map.
Oh, we were at that.
Okay,
this is a little
so-
better.
So it's a room and a hallway.
Yes. You are at the top of the map.
Okay.
You are in that very
Oh.
top hallway.
Okay. Like where the stairs are, or like kind of in the middle.
Right above portal and right above the portal enhancement close thing, or
Well, if we're at a T, there's a left and a right. So, I'm trying to just orient
Look where
about
the-
we would be.
Look where the question mark is.
I was assuming that's where we
Yeah.
were.
Yep.
Okay.
so left
So-
is going to be a dead end, and then right will get us out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the right is the hallway. So it's like this must.
Do we want to confirm there's nothing else in here before we bring the civilians through? Because I can just like do a run through.
I think we should.
Yeah, I prefer making sure it's
I'll-
safe.
I'll go
Just
check
since we're
left.
here. Somebody go with Nolki to check left.
Can any of you see in the dark?
I call dibs on Kalita.
Okay, I'll just be
should
right back.
do.
I'll scream
Okay.
if something goes wrong, and then you guys can come help me.
We're
I
not
can
going
survive
very
it.
far away without you. Don't worry.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, and then Noki's just gonna
Stay here
start
with
off
the
full left.
civilian.
I really kind of just want to walk towards like the portal room, where like
Okay.
it says the portal was.
Okay.
Just John, can I get that one more time?
I'll stay here with the civilians.
Yeah, I just need to make sure that
Mhm.
this is fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
Because if this
Noki-
map is right, there were civilians here at one point too.
Yeah.
They like to reuse these locations.
Yeah, so Nolki's bolting off left. Devin is stepping up to just kind of peer into the encounter room, and then Just John is.
Oh, I have to
saying,
walk down the hallway.
Gotcha.
I have to
No,
walk towards the room through
Gotcha.
another room.
I'll go with Devin. Yeah.
But I'm
I'll have the
going.
light.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of you make perception checks for me, please.
Let's go.
In hell,
Uh,
fucking roll! Oh my god.
Including Just John.
Ooh, I don't know if I want him to perceive anything.
God, I really hope there's nothing in this hallway.
Okay.
Uh,
So
Yeah,
in
just
going
like-
out and adventuring, I'm gonna do the Devin Kalita group first. You guys like follow each other to that room and then split off. Is what I'm assuming with the Devin Nolki Kalita.
So I just immediately turned left. in
Yeah.
that
So
hallway to
so what
check
it is
the-
when we came out, I basically said Nolki, like looking at this map, that should be a dead end. Go look at that one. And I'm like, I'm gonna go over here to the right because it says this is where a portal room was. So Nolki's going off by himself.
Yeah,
John's
just-
staying with the civilians, and Rolen and me and Kalita are going the other way. I don't know what Ryan's doing.
I was thinking about just keeping an eye out with what John.
Okay,
Okay.
so let me.
It's only me and Kalita going to the portal room.
yeah.
So to get to the portal, so you guys are in that topmost hallway. You both go with
Yes.
each other to the portal room. It's the group of the
Yes.
three of you first.
Oh
Okay.
no! I'm going straight left. Like, are we at
Yes.
the end of that hallway?
I'm okay.
Yeah.
Let me
Like-
let me double check here real quick. Actually, I can show you guys this part.
Okay.
It's like, I need
Yeah.
to find
Okay,
out.
looking at this
I was
map.
like, I understand this. Yes.
Looking at
Yeah.
this map. This is where you
Yes.
guys are.
Yes.
Yes.
Mhm.
I'm going to the right on that map.
Right is this direction to the dead end.
Yes,
Yes,
I'm wanting
he's
to
checking
confirm
it
that there's nothing in the dead end.
Okay.
And then me and Kalita
Yep.
are going
You
the
s-
other way.
You
Yep,
said
sorry.
left.
It's left from when we enter right on the map.
Yeah,
That's
sorry.
my
left
apologies.
From
Yeah.
our perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was two
As
different
players.
perspectives. Okay.
Yeah.
Apologies.
Yes.
We'll use cardinal directions next time.
Yes.
Because we know how well that worked out for us last week.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
All right, so in that case, Nolki, I'll do yours first.
Okay. I sure hope there's nothing here.
What'd you roll?
That is a dirty 2. So a natural 1.
So you go running off in that direction, and you keep going, and you're like, okay, it's a dead end. There's got to be something here. And you just kind of you're just kind of spinning in circles looking for
Yeah,
anything.
I'll cast Detect Magic.
Okay, Devin Kalita.
I rolled a 20.
Oh, I rolled 16. Oh,
All right, and you're just going to the portal room.
Yeah, basically just want to check it out, make sure there's nothing
Okay.
happening.
nothing there.
Going down the hall, you don't actually go too far from your compatriots to just kind of take a glance around the room. As weird as this sounds, it looks very similar to the room that you just exited from,
Right?
Like with a
but
mirror. and
far
everything?
more just kind of out in the open. Almost as if it was supposed to be seen.
This is strange. Am I wrong in assuming this looks weird?
I cast detect magic.
Okay. Nothing pops out at you.
So when you say it looks like the room we were just in, is there like an altar and all?
With the mirror.
No mirror. There's an altar.
Would you say
There's a couple of broken runes written across the wall behind it, but they
Any runes that we recognize?
similar to what you encountered in the hallway.
okay?
However, these are shattered or scratched out.
Yeah,
I almost think this was like a decoy room, or
I think so. Maybe it was intended to be a trap. Don't touch that. I don't.
oh, I wish we had someone who could sense find traps, but
Yeah, Roland's kind of dead.
Yeah.
It's fine though. Just don't mess with it. Don't touch it. That's weird. It looks exactly the same.
I know. I mean, part of me like almost wants to check out the altar, but the other part of me is like, well, we found what we were looking for.
Yeah, we found what we wanted. So, and I just feel like if anybody were to mess with that, it would be very bad. Like worse than what Roland went through in the fact of you're just going to die. So let's just
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, we'll just
I say let's just give it another walkthrough and call it good. I just don't like that. It's weird. I don't know what it means, but it's strange. I'm gonna murder a child.
Okay. And just John.
So does your wizardy friend always run off by himself to get killed?
Maybe not to get killed, but like yes to running off a little bit, but it's okay.
he has died once. I'm not there, but
He has died once. With
He has
Kalina's
died once,
perception,
just
you
like
hear
me.
it.
There was something to ambush back there, and he ran off by himself. He would be the very first one to get that ambush. He doesn't realize that, does he? Should maybe get him a bell or a leash.
I think we've considered the bell.
Just John, what was your perception check?
15.
15? Okay. Nulki eventually comes back.
There is nothing there.
Good for you.
Eyes glowing with detect magic. Just
You're still waiting for your other two compatriots to come back, but you have not heard anything and are assuming no news is good news at the moment.
We haven't heard screaming.
Yeah, that's true. Or the sounds of combat or fighting or yeah,
I can go check.
Speaking of, is it super quiet as fuck right now?
pretty much. You were able to hear both parties walk away for quite some time.
Yeef.
So it makes it even more obvious when Rolen begins to stir.
You feeling okay there?
Not really.
Figured not. I don't know.
I offer Roland a flask.
Thanks.
Do any of you guys have a light source?
I have light.
I can make one.
I can cast it.
but did I take the only one away?
Yeah. I think you guys were sitting in darkness for a bit.
I have light.
So in that
They
case,
just hear Roland.
you guys are kind of standing there and just John. It's very dark. It is very
I
dark.
cast light.
You cast light.
Yeah.
And see Roland stirring and go to offer your flask. And are very taken aback by Roland's appearance for a moment. His eyes having turned a deep red.
Let me ask you this. Is he a fae, fiend, or undead?
I mean, he is elvish in nature, but he is not. You do not peek at any of those.
Okay. Welcome back. Well, guess your eyes match your outer demeanor.
What do you mean?
I'll hold up a mirror that I pulled from my small pouch. And let him see.
What the fuck?
Like how just John carries around a mirror, but he got stuck in a mirror trying to.
I mean, the difference between a hand mirror and a full.
Got to check out the whole project.
Gotta check the back of his hair with the little one. Like
I think you can have too high a charisma and also fail that save for the mirror. Oh. Well,
Roland, you are also kind of, sort of, very thirsty. And in desperate need of a snack.
Oh,
get this man some juice.
You're scared.
More slices.
He needs some milk.
Oh, have you ever donated blood before? There's a reason they have juice
haven't.
and there is a reason that they typically have like sandwiches and cookies and juice that you can have after you donate blood.
I have a ration and a water skin.
I thirstily drink them. Indeed.
Okay. Just leave some for me, please.
Sitting there in this new revelation, do you guys do anything while your your other two party members are exploring?
I can go check on them and make sure they're not like ambushed. Should I do that?
That is
Okay.
probably the wiser plan, yes.
I'll head off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make a
I'll
survival
leave.
check for me, Nolki.
Yeah, this is a bad idea. Just so you all know. That's a 10.
Okay.
Terrible, actually. Thought that was gonna be much worse.
Alright. Nolki disappears.
So, your friend Devon, I recognize her features from the royal family. How close to the king is she?
I don't know.
You talking to me?
Both of you.
Well,
Not with me.
the king was her uncle.
Well, I can see why she's the leader. She just hasn't accepted it fully yet. Or perhaps not all of you have accepted it fully. But she cared a lot about you, Roland, to make sure that you were safe. That was her top priority. So you must have her back often. Thank you
Yes,
for that. Have you heard it all? Or are you just famished?
exhausted.
I cannot wash away your exhaustion, unfortunately. My friend Mark is here. You can write on him as long as you want. Don't worry, he knows how to do all the writing, working stuff. Just relax.
I gave.
This is where we learn Rolen is a bottom. All right. On Kalita and Devin's adventures back, you are both. I'm curious. Roll. I need you three here in this corner to roll stealth checks for me, please.
Yeah, I definitely am. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that sounds about right. That's correct.
Okay. Top to bottom. Devin?
Oh, I was rolling a stealth check. Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, all of us
didn't
go
know
into
what-
the-
I didn't know what corner. That's a 13.
I rolled the same thing twice, so it's a 15.
Okay.
I mean, no,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
a 17. I rolled a 15.
Oh, no.
Nice.
Stealthy.
Okay. That's a 9.
Okay. So as you two are kind of like, there's not much here, and you're like looking at the map, you found the little passageway, and you're like, this, yeah.
Something just comes
Sure,
up
I guess. And then you
silently
just hear footsteps.
coming from the darkness because I
Yep.
do not have a light source. I'm about to get.
I like.
Do we
ready.
get?
And
do we get-
there's a
yeah.
as you guys are kind of like, hold up, we got this. And you're kind of like flattening yourself against a wall behind a corner. You hear the footsteps get closer. And Kalita, you kind of dampen the light for a moment. You're like, okay, we can do this.
Got like sacred
Oh,
flame ready.
Yeah.
And
And then
I don't hear him at
as you
all.
guys are like pushed against the corner, you hear the footsteps come around. And at some point, as you're like, okay, we got the ambush. You just watched Nolki walk past, helplessly lost.
Loki,
Okay, just I have to
Loki,
still
Loki.
just
Okay.
Snooky screams, spins around, shield pops up.
I run like
in
the
light.
light. I'm like, hello.
Oh, it's light. Yeah.
Okay.
We
Yeah.
hear Honoki scream.
Oh
What's
no.
your
We
passive
definitely do.
perception?
Hmm?
What's your passive perception? All three of
14.
you?
Roland will hear it.
John, Rolen, Ryan.
Yeah,
what's
probably
passive?
rolling.
14.
Yeah.
11.
He rolled a 9 stealth, so yes, like very faintly in the distance you hear a Nolki yell.
Does he need our help?
More like you catch the very tail ends of an echo coming through.
I don't know. He said that he'd yelp if he needed help.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Why? We were on our way back.
I know.
What are you doing?
It was a dead end. There was nothing there.
Okay.
Why did you
well,
just stay? We were just checking this out because the map said
Yeah.
portal.
Yeah.
Do you know where you are right now?
Under Moroi.
Okay.
You're not wrong.
Can you be more specific?
Cave.
Let's just go. Let's just go.
Did you hit your head at all, Nolki? I'm like doing the little test with Nolki now.
we found the important thing. Let's just get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Ah,
So it's-
damn.
So it's this way,
Okay.
right? And then Noki just starts heading off deeper.
No.
Yeah.
And I just get your forehead and just drag you back.
Noki's the one with the map.
I
wanna
took it
point
from
that
you.
out. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
that's the reason.
Devin
That's-
had taken it.
This is my map now.
No, I
we
could have
need.
sworn we were supposed to go left because. Oh wait, no.
So
Yeah.
as
I
just John, Ryan, Roland specifically, just kind of like, the fuck what's going, what? You hear them chattering and arguing and bickering as they come back.
I'm
you're
just
like, ah,
saying, I was
okay.
very focused. It's hard, like,
No, listen, no, there's a difference between being focused and not seeing two people standing right in front of you, one of which is holding a light.
okay, but you were hiding.
We weren't!
Yeah, I did describe you guys as hiding.
I mean, we were up against a wall, but it's a very short hallway. But the important thing is we had a light in a dark hallway.
Maybe if you
Okay.
gave him a book, like from every town, he would just read the book and pay attention to that and stay still.
I think if Noki stayed still, he'd explode.
It's happened. And then Noki's gonna turn and start.
To be fair, the one time he's actually died, he was asleep. So it tracks.
Not responding to that. Starts- Did I test banishment on myself? Yes. Did it work? Also yes.
Are we going? Let's just go. I think this hallway might lead us at least somewhere else to get out, because there's these stairs on this map. It's the only point of entry and exit, so let's just go.
Noki's gonna
Did we
just,
not
like,
want to explore or at least double check everything in this area?
All right, listen. I got as close as we got to the portal room, and another little fucking altar thing. It's all busted up and destroyed. It looks just like the thing downstairs. I don't want to go anywhere in there. We got what we came for. We have people here. I just want to go.
As you
Please.
command.
I mean, if you guys want to look, it's fine. If you guys want to look, we could go look. I just don't think we'll find anything.
I'm just worried because we found the old area down under the water that actually had stuff happening. And since this is an old area, I don't know.
I don't know either. I just know that freaked me out because it looks exactly the same.
I didn't see magic, but there was a strange vibe.
A very strange vibe.
Like a decoy.
I believe,
Like a-
honestly, I do believe it was
like
a
mirror
decoy for the
image.
room we were in.
And I think
Yeah,
it's
yeah, like a
trapped.
mirror
Like,
image,
it's
yeah.
booby trapped. Like, don't.
Yeah,
Touch
probably
shit.
a booby trapped
Okay.
decoy for the place we've already been.
So yeah. Okay. I see. Okay.
I mean, if
Just
there are
wanted
other
to
people here, we can go check it out.
Refugees are still going down the hallway where she pointed.
Yep, you just go on.
Yeah, it's as we're walking.
Okay.
I'm honestly not. Devin takes a moment and she's like, it's been so long since someone has just done what she said that she's just dumbfounded for like a solid minute as she
Yeah.
just watches John walk down the hallway. Like, oh, right. Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot a message to
Okay.
Devin. Is like, you seem weirded out by that. If you want me to try like spells on him, let me know. I got you.
I don't think you need to do anything to him. And I just pat your head and let's just go.
Okay. I mean, and Noki just like reaches into like up his sleeve and pulls out the wand. I'm like, it makes things disappear one way or another, and then hides it again.
I would not use that in enclosed spaces.
Yeah, around civilians.
You were dangerous with it outside.
I'm dangerous all the time.
With a whole forest around you.
Okay.
Isn't it great? And Noki starts.
All right, let's just go. I'm ready to get out of here and try to find the
Okay.
next one.
Okay.
Wow.
So, where exactly are we going as you step up the stairs and begin the journey
I
towards
try
the
to.
mines once more?
I want to try to find our way back to the city. Question mark. I don't think we need to explore anything else down here. It's just mines.
So
Or closed.
that means we need to go
East.
not south. Let's not south.
Well.
North.
We don't know where exactly this is in respect to everything else.
Well, everything else seemed to go southward. Noki like takes out his spell book.
Wasn't
Like,
this running
with the roll
parallel
dice.
to the one we were going down a moment ago?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, um,
Perhaps
so
you're
I'll pull
looking
out the
too close then.
compasses. It's just like, okay, here, handle that. We have to go for like 5 minutes. We'll be right back.
Well,
We have the compasses. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
in that case, I am gonna send out a message real quick.
Perhaps you all are looking at it too closely. Do you have a map of the area we are at?
No.
No.
We only had a map of that area we just left.
We're
Stairs and the.
we're 62 miles west, right? According to this one. We
Mhm.
need to go east.
We need to go like northeast-ish.
Northeast?
Yeah.
Okay.
Honestly, if we can find one of those rooms again where it's like
Yeah,
back
to
to
main
Yeah.
section.
Does
Yeah.
this
Main
type
sector.
of tunnel structure mirror anything that we've seen previously?
Oh, sorry. Hold on. Ask that question in just a second.
That's fine.
Wondering what lies to the south. Perhaps there's another influence or entrance.
Yeah. And then Nolki's gonna take out the map again and goes, no. If
Be
Nolki's gonna
honest.
bug Devin for the map again. It looks like it's a dead end.
If you
According to this one.
come down here by an elevator, that means every other cultist person who wants to find this shrine or this decoy shrine has had to come down this elevator.
Yeah.
The odds of that.
Well, if they're obviously getting
No.
this way, it's a different route. Just
Mhm.
saying.
Yes.
Especially Lavina. I mean, granted, they probably have like
Yes.
a teleporty thing going on too. Portals and crap.
We've seen them use both tunnels and teleportation portals.
Okay. Sorry. Can I get that one more time?
Does this tunnel mirror anything that we've seen previously?
It's actually fairly similar to the one that took you down into the other area.
Mm-hmm. So we would have cause to believe that if we keep going, there will be like eventually a sign that says to like
Possibly.
the main, possibly.
Have to keep going to find out.
I think the odds are decent enough, but need to make sure most everyone agrees.
Well, it's the way back on the map, and it's like it's the one direction. So, I guess we just keep following it until there's a choice to make.
Mm-hmm. And hopefully, where there's a choice, there will be a sign to return.
That'd be nice. We do be walking.
Vita. I
Keep
admire
going.
you both to the faithful and your care of them. I can see it comes natural to you. That is a hard path. I know it myself, but as you know, we will be rewarded.
I do believe that. In the next life.
You must. You are Kellenbor's chosen.
Yeah. Feels like that. Kind of life just led me this way. just kind of gets like quiet and like Cleta normally doesn't feel uncomfortable talking about these things, but it has just been a lot like lately. And she's just like
If you are feeling a weight, perhaps you could talk to him.
I seek his guidance daily in prayer. It does
But
give me strength.
you seek a way to connect to him directly. Do you divine with Kilmvor?
There are times when we're in need of great help.
Perhaps it's not always the help of battle that is required or knowledge. Perhaps it's help of the heart.
Those are the times that I best remember talking to him, having his response. That was actually the first interaction with Killenfor I ever had, was such an instance.
You're blessed. You should reach out to him more often.
I believe I always could reach out more. I always seek to do his will.
Just got to devote a spell slot to it.
Yeah. That is the thing I have now, isn't it?
For the sake of brevity, you do manage to find your way back up and out of the system. You get back into one of those rooms that say that above it have the directions of flow of
Activation.
traffic back into that west hallway.
I can walk pretty normally, right?
At the moment, you are very tired and spend a decent amount of time actually riding on the horse that has been provided for you.
I kind of just want to like hand him snacks like every like hour or so.
You all do need to rest at some point in this journey.
Oh,
So
how many civilians are with us?
you have 4 civilians.
Probably would be good for a rest.
Yeah, I can't fit all of you in the tiny hut.
How many can you?
5 more besides the civilians. Oh no, I can fit everyone.
We'd be missing 2 people?
No, I think that's everyone.
How much
Row?
is it?
9 besides me.
Does it say you and up to 9 other creatures? I thought it was you and up to 8.
9 creatures of medium size or smaller can fit inside the dome with you.
All right, we have 11 people,
Sorry.
including us 6, Ro, and the 4 civilians, because Ro is with us.
Gotcha. Okay. So one person has to sleep out, can't enter the dome.
I'll sleep out. That's fine.
That's all right. I will sleep out, my lady. I am blessed. Do not worry.
Okay. You're gonna tell me twice.
I'll
Okay.
cast Tiny Hut, and right before finishing, I'll just, okay, John, night, and then just kind of shoo him out of the circle.
All
Wow.
right. Watches for the evening.
I will at least take a watch, just because.
I can take one as well.
Yeah, because I know Roland usually does one, but I think he's gonna just rest, so I'll take one.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a perception check for me, please.
Because even if I'm tired, I have a pretty high
Uh,
constitution.
Technically, disadvantage in the dark for sight. And just a straight roll for me, please.
Cool. 12.
Okay. You're still rather uneasy being down here. this man that you just met is sleeping outside of the dome.
Really weird. Have I just been away from home for too long?
Feel like, oh, I'm probably asleep.
Yeah.
But as we switch, I want to talk to her.
Okay.
Maybe I've just been away from home for too long. No, I think they think he's weird too.
Okay.
Neat.
Eventually, Devin. Getting ready to lay back down. Get Kalita up for second watch.
Poke, poke.
Really quick.
Mm.
Does having just John around bother you by any chance? Thinking about your old life?
It's something I never really have thought about past couple years. It's what life used to be. You know, people saw my title first.
Is it
That's
something
fine.
you miss at all? Your old life? Your old name?
Nah. It wasn't. If you'd have asked me 4 years ago, I would say I missed it, but not anymore. Although I do miss home now. I don't like being underground. Bugs, spiders. I'm fine. Honestly, if anything, it's the constant I'm blessed that's bothering me the most. But that's just a personal thing.
We show our devotion differently.
Yeah, I like your style much better. Sending consolation.
Thanks.
Yeah.
All
I'm
right.
in bed
well,
now.
Yeah. I will let you rest. Just
You need me, holler. And I kind of just flop into the dome. Like my feet are still like half hanging out, and just whoop.
All right. Kalita, if you would make your perception check for me, please.
that's the worst perception I've rolled in a long time. 12.
12. Okay.
That's what I rolled.
I rolled a 3.
Your
so-
bad perception is my. That's decent. Okay.
Again, very similar feeling of like, what the hell is happening right now? What? How did we go from looking for our party member's sister? How did we go from just running into people in basements to this?
Is this why you told me to leave the island? Thy will be done. Well, I'm very confused.
You see Rolen kind of flop over towards the end of your watch.
I'm just gonna lay down as long as I can.
Like, does he seem okay? I'm just like, they're there. Don't die.
Double sleep.
Strange eyes now.
Okay.
Just John, if you don't mind my asking, what's your passive perception?
Well, me and Marcus both have 11.
Okay.
Your perception is the same as your horse. I love it. Something comes and you and your horse just like.
It's like watching the
Sprawled
Muppets
over each
when they
other.
look at each other and they're just like,
Is it?
Roland just kind of is comfortable, but definitely not asleep, and you can tell. But eventually, Ryan wakes up as well. Devin, Nulky, just John joining in. The dome falls.
Holding up different outfits, seeing which one looks good.
One on the right.
How do the civilians seem today?
Kind of similar to yesterday, but they're not like freaking out as bad, mostly because they've started to get that feeling of, okay, these people are helping us. Okay, we're gonna be okay, right? Okay. And there seems to be comfort in the fact that they are no longer alone.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just John, just getting dressed and grooming in the corner. You guys are just like, who is this person?
Covered
Who
in
cares about
blood.
how they look?
Yeah, covered in dried
I'm
blood.
actually focused on Rolen. I'm just gonna come up to him. I'm just gonna like poke him on the cheek.
Turns to you with the
I'll
red
do it
eyes.
again.
Smack her hand away.
Iced? You feel better?
A little
That
bit.
would be poking my face.
It looks bad.
Oh, so you can
How
poke
do you
him, but
feel,
we can't
Hero?
poke you? Noki says just walking by.
Yeah. Yeah.
How many
Expect
more of
me to
these
feel
rods
great
are
with
there?
this
I'm sorry.
Two
Two.
more.
2 more. Dose.
4 total.
You kind of know what I'm going through anyway.
I don't think so. I think that's a whole different thing than what I went through.
She says with a bunch of water kind of trickling down her mouth.
You have red eyes. I have never-ending issues.
My eyes being red is unending. How?
You scare people. I just look like a drunk,
You also scare people.
but not because of my eyes. Right?
You got some pretty commanding eyes. They're intense.
Do I get advantage to intimidation with these eyes?
No.
I'm not scary. You guys think I'm scary?
Intense.
Intimidating me. Just
The
Not-
the
not bad.
the gnome who comes up to like this very short moment is just kind of looking up at you like, yeah, you're scary.
But that's not because of me as a person. I'm just half your height. Like, I'm twice your height. You're half my height. Like,
Ryan doesn't scare me. Except for
Ryan
the
has flowers in her pockets.
Who scares?
Yeah.
Like, who all scares you, Noki?
That's a good question.
How
Roland- Roland did, but that's because he threw. Noki starts to say like,
Roland did?
Roland starts to talk
doesn't
about all the
work.
murders in front of these civilians. Kalina, you scared me when you decapitated the guy. That was scary.
That's a funny joke, Noki.
Guys, I'm a healer. I'm a healer.
Nobody's killed anybody here, Noki.
Only bad guys.
Just John will step over to the civilians. Do not worry, anyone. You are in the presence of one of the royal family.
No,
And I
we're
have
not.
seen her in action.
No, we're not. No, he's delusional.
She makes wise
He's
choices.
crazy.
And she will lead you to safety.
No,
Do not worry.
I would like
Do
to
not mention
cast...
Tolith or they will freak.
What do I have?
Just John, did you say he?
He will lead us to safety.
Let's time to go. Time to go. Let's
I just imagine all of our parties like, wait, no.
Oh no!
say that.
You see them
Wait, we
looking
should get
around
going.
and they're like looking at everybody and they're kind of like looking at everybody and they land on you and they're like, make a persuasion check for me, please.
Who?
John?
Just John.
I was gonna say.
We're like,
Which one of us?
Is he continuing to preach about the
16.
virtues of the Tolaith
I
nobility?
don't mention Talaith. I just regale them that they're going to be safe under Devin's leadership.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my
I'm gonna
god.
shoot a message to Devin. I mean, I can telepathically shove him to get him to stop, but that's about all I got.
It's
I could
fine.
command him,
Honestly, it's fine. It's fine. I deserve this.
What'd you get, Hud?
This is-
Oh.
Just John?
I got a 16.
Okay, the people that are kind of like looking around and they're like, we're being saved by the royalty? What? But they just kind of smile and nod.
you're being saved by Cantata Lutum.
Yeah.
+1.
Scary. I just. Let's just go. Let's keep walking. Get out of here.
You are able to make your way up and back to the main room of the mine.
Okay.
How are we getting up?
Alita, do you want to ask if they can send it down for us?
Yes. Yes. I can send something to the elevator person, right?
Either. I mean, I guess we met elevator people. I'm not sure if they're like the ones. We also met the person who brought the guards.
Okay.
They might be a better shot
I
than
wasn't
just.
But,
there
like, the
when we did that
queen?
part.
Are we
so,
just
like,
gonna send a
Mariner?
direct message
I
to
was
the
like,
queen?
I don't know who we're talking to.
I feel like maybe
don't
we
think
should
the
play
queen.
it safe and send a
What?
message to Arwen.
Yeah, Arwen.
Yeah.
would
Be like,
Yeah.
"Hey,
We
queen."
Slide
Okay.
into Queen
Like,
Merida's
say words.
DMs.
Slide in her like, "Suh, homie, we took care of that problem. Can I catch a ride back to your place?
Catch a ride!
Catch a ride!"
I mean, we could probably climb out.
No!
I don't think we want to.
There's an elevator up there.
How long
Yeah,
does
let
it
me
take us to
just-
get down
let me
here with
just
an
talk to
elevator?
Arwen.
Why don't we
Okay.
sending to Arwen to go tell them to bring the elevator back down?
That's what we're
That's
saying.
literally
That's
what I
I.
said.
Yes.
Let's
That's what
do
we were
that.
doing. I cast
Exactly what I
sending.
said.
Okay.
Oh, I guess I got.
Okay, I
Hold on.
guess
Oh,
I-
I guess I.
Got the seal. Saved some civilians. Please send down elevator. Anything else you guys want to say?
Noki says hi.
No, I'm not gonna say that.
No, I'm not gonna say that.
Hurry!
There you go. Yeah, that's perfect. Oh, I'm not gonna say that.
Oh, okay. Okay, I guess the message.
Sending
No, I'm not
conveys
gonna say that.
tone,
Hurry.
right? Like he'll hear the exacerbated. No, I'm not
Anything
gonna say
else?
that.
No, I'm not gonna say that. This is perfection.
Okay. You get a response. Heading to Queen Marina. Will keep you updated if needed.
What does that mean?
Heading to...
No.
Thanks for not saying that. Doing my best. And it cuts.
Doing my best. It's just so on
So
brand
we're just gonna
with all of
Yeah.
us.
Should I
we're
tiny
just
hut
gonna
while we
camp
wait?
out here then? Or
I mean, he didn't say how long it would take.
yeah,
can
that
take
we can keep
naps.
us updated.
Do we even know what time of day it is? What if we just sent that to him in the middle of the night?
Well, that sucks for him.
Oh,
Or like
mean,
early
it's-
morning?
possible.
He's in Kokfop, like it's
Yeah, it's
not
always he
really
never
It is
sleeps.
day
so-
night. Like
And they have a system. We
They
saw
do.
the
the lights
lanterns.
are.
Yeah,
he's not really. I don't know.
we're important.
I just.
I mean, I'm
hope
sure the
I-
queen wouldn't want to be woken up in the sleeping.
I'm
regardless.
not just worried. I'm worried about that. Yeah.
Does anybody have anything they wish to do while you are waiting?
While we're waiting, I guess I'll no, I don't have the supplies. I need to go buy the supplies. Never mind. I can't copy a spell right now. I need
Can I, like-
expensive inks.
Tell the civilians for waiting, like the actual like tale I was told about like the mirror, like the story was in that they were stuck in. Like, guys, you don't believe this.
And while
Guess what
that's
part, like-
happening, I actually want to try to pull Rolen aside to talk to him about what all he experienced. Like, just like the ins and outs of it and everything and how he felt and
Okay.
stuff.
Anybody else? All right. Kalita, just make a general charisma check for me real quick.
Alrighty. Ooh. Yeah, no, that's an 8.
At some point in this discussion, just John, you're watching her tell this tale and you're listening along and you're like, yeah, she's telling a really good tale. Kick back, relax. And then as she's kind of like in the middle of it, you open your eyes and you look at the civilians, you can tell that they're definitely just like, yeah, we experienced it. We're good. Thanks. Yeah.
Anytime I try to talk about something to people, like I'm charismatic, but I'm sucky. It's like then I like
Well-
transition to Kellenvor, and they're like, oh.
Yes. Tell us a great tale of Kellenvor and how he fought Cyric. In his
Well.
title of the Lordship of the Dead. I think that is a grand tale. One that these folks here would very like to hear since they have been on the precipice of death. Perhaps they will
True.
heed Kellenvor's call, and I will assist.
All right.
And I'll lay my hand upon her and I will give her guidance as well.
You may make another charisma check with the advantage and the guidance.
And then I roll the D4 for guidance?
Yeah. And you add it to your total.
21.
Ooh.
This tale is far more grand and in depth. Stories of heroics and justice. One that not only do you tell, Kalita, but just John does as well. To a point that Nulki and Ryan, you kind of get swept up in this tale. You've never seen Kalita speak like this before, tell a tale like this before. And honestly, she's convincing and very straightforward in her ways. Even in this dark tunnel, she seems to relax telling this story. This isn't just spreading the word of a deity. This is wholly worshipping said deity. Devin and Rolen, you do get a moment alone as they are enjoying this tale.
So, what happened?
Well, I kind of told you a little bit that one time I kind of messed up, but some ether whispers just gave me some riddles and I answered them and the rod appeared. Yeah,
But
it's a
nothing-
little fuzzy after that.
Nothing happened after that? No visions? No bad sense of purgatory? No being stuck? Nothing?
No.
It just asked you riddles?
Just riddles.
Why?
I don't know. But the feeling of the staff, it feels like it's intelligence based.
It's very funny that you have it then.
I have my tiara.
Okay. You have your tiara. You're right.
I want to try something.
What?
Are we in line of sight of everyone else?
You can make stealth checks if you want to avoid it,
I
but
kinda
both of you
want
will have to do it.
I just want to be where they can't see us.
Okay. Both of you need to make stealth checks for me, please.
Get out from the group.
Okay.
We're distracted by Kalita at the moment. So
Yeah.
it's just-
Okay.
What'd you get?
I rolled a 13.
20.
Okay. I believe it is Kalita and Ryan. You can both still see Devin. And she's talking to someone, so you're like, oh, must be talking to Rolen. Fine.
I want you to punch me.
What?
Punch me.
Oh, I'm gonna love to see this out of the corner of my eye.
I mean it. As hard as you can.
Really?
Yes.
You asked for it? And
Okay.
I'm gonna punch him in the face.
Okay. What's your unarmed strike damage? He's letting it hit, so it's
I still rolled anyway. Which is it's a plus it's a strength plus my proficiency, so it's a +8 to hit, I believe. No, that's wrong. That's too much. Hold on. I need
Let's
to pull
choose
it up.
just unarmed strike damage.
Yes, I have to find it. Sorry. I
well,
don't
what's
have
your
it, like,
strength?
+4.
Okay, so you would take 4 damage.
Okay. Ow.
5. Sorry.
1+.
4 + 1.
Yep.
Mhm. That's why I deal 2.
Let me see your staff. Your rod.
No.
I'm not taking it from you. Hold on to it and let me see it.
Okay.
Do you remember how Ro was the only one that could read this?
Yeah.
What does it say?
I am danger. Don't touch me. I don't know.
Can I just say I read the rod?
Yes.
I couldn't read this before this rod.
Hey, but she told us what it said, though. That's hardly impressive.
You think I would
Here,
remember it verbatim?
Hold on. Here, hold on. I'm going to write down a sentence in Dwarvish because I know he can't read it. And I write down, Rolen is a poo-poo head. And I'm like, what does this say?
Really? You couldn't say something nice.
No! So what, you're telling me that you can read this now?
I think I can read anything. Any written language.
Okay,
What?
I understand now. I forgot I added that part. I understand now.
It's just something about being completely healthy makes me unable to understand.
What do you mean?
If
Are
I
you
feel-
saying before I punched you, you couldn't have read that? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
it's like it needs blood as a sacrifice for these powers.
I mean, well, considering,
Yeah.
you dumped half of your, yeah, damn, that sucks. I thought
Uh,
mine was bad.
I'm sure it'll come in handy.
I don't know. These things are meant to weaken us. I don't...
I'm vulnerable to anything that's sharp.
So am I. It's not...
No, like it. If I understand this thing correctly, it's gonna hurt more than it usually would.
Well, if it's any consolation, mine does the same.
This is not gonna be easy.
It makes me worry about the others. What the other two might be.
Well, the same thing I said about this rod goes. Somebody has to take it.
What are we gonna do with them after we get them?
We'll have to figure it out. I don't know. Do you think I had any plan after grabbing this thing?
Obviously not.
It just had to be done. Nobody else other than this group would do this.
Probably for good reason. It's fucking insane.
Well, somebody had to do it.
I just think we need to keep each other in the loop in case these things do anything else to us. We know Lavina is clearly asking about yours, or maybe mine, I don't know. But she's gonna know that that's gone. I guarantee it.
Well, hopefully there's no way they can track these things. Otherwise that'd be very bad.
But are you okay?
Other than a busted lip, I feel as normal as I can.
Next time you ask somebody to punch you, like, I don't know, don't try to away in a panic. That's why you got a busted lip.
Eventually, you both rejoin the group once again as Kalita and Just John finish their tale.
As Kalita finishes the tale and I look across the captive audience that was listening to her tale, I lean in close to Kalita. And that's why you're here.
Like, just turn and nod.
Eventually, you hear the familiar clanging sound of chain upon chain. Slowly but surely, the lift is brought down. Arwen greets you all, says hello to the civilians, asks if they're okay, as they also board. Gets a look at Just John and is like, shakes his head. It just kind of like, yeah, sure, that tracks. But as you pass Rolen, he kind of grabs your shoulder and is just like, are you okay?
Kind of just looked down at the rod and hold it up a bit. It's like, hopefully it's temporary.
Oh, okay. Come on. Pats your back. As people are lifted off the ground after crawling under the grate from the front of the lift, there's a lurch as it begins to ascend. The civilians kind of freak out for a moment, and they're not from here. They're definitely not from here. And the world opens up into colors. Just John, have you ever been in Kolkvop before?
No. And it's been 40 years since I've seen color.
It is an incredible array of colored glass lamps, shooting reflections across the walls and the ceilings of this underground city. You see the zircon shelves, as you are told. Deep colors of red, some greens, and it's breathtaking. And then you're also, it keeps going, and you're like, wait, wasn't that the city?
No.
And then as you continue upward, a couple minutes pass, and you are in a world reflected by all colors, brought to life underneath the stone. It's downright gorgeous. You see the Hall of Prisms a little ways off in the distance. You see the mural. You see this dedication they have to their heroes. Eventually, the lift door opens, and this time you do not need to crawl under it, as it opens normally. Given passage to exit. Arwen introduces himself to you, Just John. Just a quick little thing.
Is he Fae Fiend or undead?
No, he is not.
Just checking.
He's gonna say it randomly one time, and it's gonna come out as something. We're all gonna freak out.
Paladin's always got
I'm
a check, man.
dead.
That's just a
Dead.
paladin thing.
However, he recognizes the paladin, for he himself is paladin as well.
Yeah, we knew that. Because he fucking smited me.
If you're not down for it, we're going to go report to the royal family. You may be escorted with the civilians if you so wish.
I look to Devin.
Why are you looking at me?
You know why, man.
You can do whatever you want.
Very well. I will follow you.
Okay, then.
Through the streets you go, towards the Hall of Prisms. As we're going to take a break. We'll be back here in about 5-10 minutes. To continue on this particular roleplay, which I'm excited for.
Oh, great.
All right. Give us a little bit. We'll be right back. All right. Welcome back.
Hello.
Yeet.
Woo.
Am I actually on this
Ow.
page? Oh, I guess
Don't
I am.
do that.
Interesting.
Ow.
I thought I was on a different one. Anyways. So,
Nice.
thank you. Sorry, pulling up some notes. Oh man, I had a soda. That was a mistake. Okay. So, walking through the Hall of Prisms, being led by Arwen, you get the feeling that it's about midday after your time down in the mines. Just on, actually, walking through a particular section with statues that have been created in honor of many a royalty, but also many a soldier. You actually recognize one of them. Someone who was deemed a hero in the war.
I can kneel by that statue. It's a praise of an honor.
Kalita, it's the same one that caught your attention the first time you walked through.
Orca? Yeah. That down. Did you know her?
No, but I heard of her great tales. She was a hero in the war.
Interesting.
Kalita, you can read Dwarvish.
I can.
So can I. At this moment in time, anyway.
I'm like
And
imagining,
if you
like I see
can't,
Rolen.
just punch her.
I'm like, did you make Devin angry? I like saw something from the corner of my eye, and I like, you good? Do you need healing?
No, I'm good. Thanks, though.
But yes, he did make me mad.
There's the plaque that's at the in front, and you see that this is actually a dedication or a gift from another country.
What country? Can I see?
Yes. Quote.
Or can I see what it says? Yeah.
A warrior worthy of such an honor from their people is a warrior whose legacy should be set in the stones of their home so that it shall never be forgotten. May she continue to protect her people, even after death. Prince Thornton.
See if I remember that name. So, well. And this is like under Broker's statue?
Yeah.
Okay. And I didn't notice it before.
You were walking through. You didn't have a reason to stop.
Wow. Must have been an incredible warrior indeed.
She was. I mean, I've heard some great tales. I mean, she was slaughtering devils left and right.
Sure, Kallenborg judged her very well.
If Kellenvor is who she prayed to.
Wait, do I see his symbol anywhere? If she prayed to Kallenborg, is she wearing perhaps one of his symbols?
She is not.
Well, I still believe that she did, in which case, she's awesome. I'm in her fan club.
Fake fan. No
Agree.
symbol of Kallenborg.
It's counterfeit. It's fake.
Continuing on. into the Hall of Prisms. You are led down the familiar set of stairs into the main entryway, left outside while the guards go to inform of your entry. Eventually, you are brought within the throne room once again. The king looks down at you all. So what have you brought us?
No, we didn't find much. We found what we were looking for. No
People.
sign of any activity, though. Rescued a few civilians trapped in a mirror that was hidden down below, but as far as any activity, seemed like there was none. At least none that we could stop. Or any that will cause you any further difficulties.
No devils currently down there.
Well, that is good to hear. I thank you for rescuing the good civilians of Morroyn. Can we
should be
aid you
more-
in any other way? Sorry, go ahead and roll.
There's quite a few dead down there.
We... King looks over at the queen. We lost quite a few shutting down that lift.
I would try to take care of that before you send anyone down there.
If you do, but you should at least... We didn't find anything down there that would cause any problems if you wish to go down. But I also understand why you wouldn't.
Except from the mirror. Don't look directly at it. And that would be the advice I would say to tell anyone who wants to go down again.
Yes, there's a certain tunnel that leads to a place that probably you should not go.
It will be
Ever
known when
again.
it's seen.
We could mark the tunnel for you, but the easiest solution would be to just close it. Just that one particular. It's better to stay far and away, as I'm sure you know.
As we have for many years.
Yeah. Just with the resurgence, I'd hate for them to take opportunity.
Looks over at Marina. May we have one of you mark upon the map, please? And a wave of a hand, and a servant brings forward this big old booklet of some of the maps and the mining systems that they had from long ago.
Rolen might be the best one who can remember exactly where it was.
I'll mark it.
Okay.
This is
Let
where we
eyes
entered
pop up to the
from.
maps.
This is where we entered from, and it was literally downhill from there. So I just would avoid that whole place.
Okay. At this particular moment, the king and the servant are discussing with Rolen to get that part of the map drawn. You have the queen's attention if you so need it.
Should we? And then Loki's gonna take out his spell book and kind of poke at Devon's like, should we ask about these two? And it's the other two pages from the Dragons of Age with the other two locations that were used.
I
Do
mean,
we
we
need
can.
permission?
They're not in Kolkavap, but maybe they know of a better idea, I suppose. I don't know.
Yeah, they're in Rolen. I mean, they might be able to help us get there faster too.
Well, keep in mind, I feel like they're all kind of spread out everywhere. We found one in Darness, and now we found one here. I
Yeah,
worry that we're gonna find two more in two other places even further away. You can ask them about them, though.
He's just gonna like look at her, and his eyes are gonna get wide. It's like, me? All right. Takes the mask.
My lady, mind we ask you a question? And just take them.
Like, I have miscalculated.
That was a risk. No, thank you.
I know. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, you may.
We're not from here, obviously. We have 2 other maps similar to the one that we found that mentioned underneath your city.
May I?
Yeah, and I hand them over to her.
Okay.
We just any sort of familiarization would be very helpful, or if you know anything about them, if there's anything suspicious.
She's kind of taking a look and.
Those are very vague.
Well, this one is by the coast. I think this one got sealed away not too long ago, but it does not mean it isn't worth looking. I can send folks to do it unless you want to do it yourselves.
I would hate to say that we can't, but we are on a time crunch. If you have the people willing to go look.
They are smart. They are very smart, yes, having hidden that basically in plain sight. I would not bank on them using the same place all the time. But at the same time, why go check something you've already looked through before?
Yeah, exactly.
I'll tell you what, this one here, and she's pointing to the one that is east of the
The
capital.
one by the coast.
The one by the
Okay.
coast.
Sweet.
The eastern one, not the southeastern one. Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
The one where the X is directly like on the coastline, basically.
Okay.
She's looking at it and she's like, if you were to take a look at this area, it would be against my best judgment to not also tell you to check across the fjord.
Like,
they have some cliffs over
Cross.
in. Yes, if you so need diplomatic permission per se to adventure, especially donning the gear that you do. Looking between Devon and just John, we can tell them that you have our permission as well. They are not too keen on the politics that are happening in Telaith at the moment.
To be fair, the only reason I have this is 'cause it's the last one I have. So, any assistance would be grateful on that front, but we also would have to check with our, I don't know, their nest. I don't know what to call it. I have to make sure they're okay with us going that far as well.
Very well. Let us know what you come up with.
And I will double check with them because I know I don't know what all Arwen might have told you, but it is not good. So
we are well aware. They have already reached out to us and speak of aid. Not too long ago, of course, however, we must also decide if we are willing to pledge that allegiance against Telaith. For even if we are not found on the front of the war, backing their enemy, and vice versa for Janus, we decide aside.
that is the difficult decision, isn't it? The unfortunate thing is Telaith probably doesn't even know this is happening.
We will see what we can do.
Even if it's just allowing us passage through here or helping us get there with the same courtesy that we got here, then it would be appreciated.
I understand. For what it is worth, here, I will give you this. And she goes back to the throne and kind of takes a scroll that has been wrapped up neatly, and she hands it over to you. And if you are so ever asked by any guard or kingsman, take this. It is permission for you to do the investigations you need to do while you are here. However, disobey or trust, I'm sure you know where this is going.
Would never. I promise. I swear. Thank you.
What did you say your name was again?
Devin.
She looks over at the rest of the group. Might I have a word with
So I'm
you
looking at Devin.
and your guard in private?
I'm not, but yes.
And she has both of you follow her. And at this point, Rolen, you are done getting it at least sketched out. King looks up. So, anything else?
Have we already walked away with her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Roland. It's just you, Roland.
It's like, come on, Roland. I don't know.
Nothing I can think of.
There was don't adventure this tunnel. Seriously, you'll get hurt, or somebody will.
Seriously, dude, don't go down into that pit, bro. So gnarly.
Not that.
Had Juju.
I did not say anything.
Talking to a king.
So,
How
do you
not
understand
friends?
how I talk to Levin?
Do you understand what he's your bro?
Pigs are his buddies. So
I mean, he's already tried to kill one.
I've never learned how to talk to a king. It's not like it's inbred in me. I'm not
my
Devin.
God.
I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
he didn't grow up in the courtly lifestyle.
Intelligence does not provide wisdom. So here
No,
we
that's
are.
another good point.
That is very true.
Very well. You see the king kind of looking off over in the direction that Devin and just John walked in. Oh my god. Okay. And he's show them to the waiting room while they wait for their compatriots, if they so desire.
Thank you,
Your
Your
desire.
Majesty.
Yeah, thank you.
Very elaborate. Many flourishes bow.
All right, I need everybody to head to Whispers except for just John and Devin.
Yeah.
Do we have a whispers in
In
this?
shenanigans.
And
We
this-
go.
Wait, wait, where am I looking?
Just head to the one in shenanigans.
You went back to the old channel.
Or the
Okay.
one-shot corner, that works.
Either one works.
Okay.
Just get your boots.
All right.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I really wish this music had started later, so we're rewinding it.
Boy.
she walks in silence for some time. Are you telling the boy to shush? That's a yes.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. After a while, you are actually led to. It's. I promise I try not to do this, or it's not on purpose at least. You are led to just kind of like this underground garden area.
Okay.
Uh,
I like gardens. This is fine.
as she begins to walk through, you realize that this kind of curves around the throne room in a way. Just this big arch. And it's not until you kind of like actually step foot into the garden and begin to walk that she says anything. But then she speaks up. I recognize the symbol on your cloak. You tell me your name is Devon. Do not deceive me, child.
It wasn't you I was intending to deceive. I promise.
I've met you before.
You have.
You were a small child.
Yes.
Why now? Why here?
If I must be honest, and I will be, I have not been home for a very long time. I was swept up with this group of, well, with this group. And they allowed me to do some good for once. But now I'm here. Trying to do better.
You have been missing for quite some time.
I have.
You have a lot of people looking for you.
I'm sure I do. And quite frankly, Dearness was the last place they would look. And you'll have to forgive my friend here. He was actually stuck in the mirror we found. He knows nothing of what's going on.
Oh.
He has not been involved. Yes.
Oh, I do not mean to stress you then, good sir.
Whatever trespass is between your people and mine, I offer my sincerest apologies. When I left, Talaith was a land that wished to help, to fortify, to strengthen the land. I am sad that apparently that is no longer the case. And whatever has made you want to leave, just know that it is a path.
It's more of a necessity, if I'm being honest.
Some paths are necessary. But denying who you are is just delusion.
I don't deny. I just have moved past.
You deny it to yourself.
I know very well who I am.
And yet you struggle. You know you are born to lead, and yet you run from it.
I
And you
never
ask,
wanted it.
that is irrelevant.
And that is not the stories that I have heard.
It's completely relevant. What stories have you heard?
The general leading a grand army. You won many a battle.
Yes, fine. Many years ago, I was glory hungry, reveling in it. thinking I was doing good. And then I saw the other side of it. I saw the pain that we were causing. I
As
couldn't do it.
is caused in war.
I lost a dear friend. And I got hurt. And I couldn't. So I left, yes. I ran from it. Because it's not the home I know. Not anymore. And I fear that there's something very wrong. But I am trying to fix one wrong at a time.
So that is why you ran, because you blame yourself for your friend's death.
She saved me.
Yes. Was he your friend?
She was the closest thing I had to a friend.
Would you have given your life to save hers?
At that moment, no.
Would you now?
Yes.
And yet you dishonor her for not giving her that same choice.
I don't think she brought us back here to hear this.
No. No. I brought you back here for a different reason.
And what would that be?
Good sir, I do not mean to alarm you. If you wish to leave, you may do it now. I have one question for you, Princess Evan.
Yes.
Where were you the night your uncle died?
Where do you think I was?
If you want something truly, I
You
will,
see her expression just completely fall, and she looks... It's hard to explain. She wears it freely. Not necessarily a sadness. Maybe more of disappointed. Look, I have no idea what your real relation was with your uncle. But what you just told me confirms the rumors that they have been spreading. Or at least the rumors that have been spreading throughout that country. What you did was... I'm really hoping that you will tell me it isn't true. Because after... with your mother on the throne, if she passes, you're next to take the throne.
I know.
And I worry about your justifications if murder is on your hands.
My uncle was mad. It was not going to stop, and it still hasn't. But I do not wish to take that throne. I know there is no mother, and maybe it is time for Talaith to change, for new blood, for the blood of the kings to die. And I will not lie that I do not accept that it was a moment of weakness. But I was broken. People do desperate things when they themselves are pushed to the brink. It is not a justification, and I'm not making excuses. I know what I did, and I do not regret it. But I will atone for it.
There were better ways to handle that situation.
Hindsight is cruel. But I can't take it back.
No, you can't. And I see this being a problem for a very long time.
I fully intend to accept consequences for what I've done.
Do you?
Yes.
Do you really? Having
fear
known
every
the past
day.
king and the king before, I wish you the best of luck with those consequences.
I know what they mean. Trying to do some good before it catches up to me.
Well, when it does, may mercy bring you a swift end.
Yes.
Thank you for humoring me. I just had to know if it was true.
Unfortunately.
Thank you for your time. Follow this path to find your way out.
Yes, ma'am.
As we close the door behind to the queen and we're alone, I look at Devin. I met your father once when he gave me this armor and became champion.
Yes.
He ordered me into war, and I followed his orders, and I saved people. I do not know your uncle's path through this life or through the war. He has truly gone mad. Then I thank you for your bravery in ending it.
You are probably the
Job
only
you.
one.
More should know. Perhaps more do know.
I don't know. Whatever has been there was brewing for a long time. I grew up with it. I do nothing beyond.
That is
Something
not true.
changed. Something changed in him. And I believed him. And I regret that I believed him. But there's something wrong. His wife, Myra, something happened to her. I don't know what's going on, Tilly, but you can't go back. You don't need any more noblemen being corrupted by whatever it is.
There's corruption afoot. It is my duty to go there and fight. I may not fight it standing in a field and raising my sword. There are other ways to fight.
Yes, there are. Just if you do go back, be safe. I can't tell you who to trust and who not to trust. I don't know what it's been like. I've been gone for 5 years at this point.
I can see in those 5 years you have learned a better way. You just need to stop running from who you are. Take what you've learned from your friends, your companions. You are a good woman. Well, give that goodness to others. Stand and be the light, like I do.
You're a very positive one, aren't you?
Why would I be anything else? I'm destined to be an angel.
Of course you are.
Well, I know Rolen will be worried about it.
Roland's worried about me? No. Roland's more worried about messing up his tiara.
That is untrue. He told me himself that he always has your back.
attached to it more like, because I've saved his neck more than a handful of times. He's a good
Alright.
one.
Anything else?
Thank you for not immediately condemning me, I suppose.
Why would I condemn someone for their choices?
I know.
Because the whole world
God.
will.
I'm a man who believes in all gods, dark and light. It is
You can do it
faith in others that unites us all.
today. See,
So I must have faith in everyone's choice.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
They don't know, by the way. They don't know what I've done. So please don't
on out.
tell them.
Done is done. Then you are a changed woman.
Well, I
Do
changed
not-
my name.
You are changed inside. You've learned a new path, but you could not have learned that without doing what you did before. Do not worry about the journey. Look ahead where you're going, where you've been. And when you return home, because you will, this is your destiny. What will you make of the world? Give them courage to stand up for what's right.
That's something to think about. That I
Bring out
can't
the
think
courage in
about
your
right
friends
now.
already. Bring out the courage in your friends already. I don't think Noki has ever lacked courage or fear.
Milky lacks a lot of things. Courage is not one of them. Common sense might be the proper word.
Yes, I get.
Anyway, they are probably waiting on us. So, shall we?
Very well.
I
Trying
sent
to
a
get
message.
them all to stop talking.
Let's see if he notices. Yeah, okay, there we go.
Thank you, Rolen.
Hello.
Hello.
Hellos.
The rest of you are led to a little sitting chamber. It kind of looks very similar to one that you've been in before. Just the emotions aren't quite as high at this particular moment.
Yeah. I think there's a little like discussing. Milky kind of goes over the spells and talks about that. And from the Enchanted Dirt spellbook, it's like, do you think that I should get this one?
I think
Ooh.
maybe that one.
Really? You like mirror? I don't know.
It could be useful.
I'm more intrigued by Magic Missile, but I gotta ask Devin for money.
Ask Devin for what?
Money.
For what?
Spells.
Don't you have enough?
No. Are you here?
Yes.
Oh. Gotcha. No, yeah. Here. Like this one. So this one, and I opened the Magic Missile. This one is for if someone charms you, and the counter spell fails, then this is my counter spell that I take on my turn to counter the spell that my counter spell didn't work on, so that you're not charmed anymore.
It's guaranteed to hurt them.
And this one's fun. This one makes 3 of me.
Well, that one's a no.
No, it could be like. Yeah, that's fair. That one also costs 100 gold. This one only costs 25.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
There's a point
Yeah.
where a guard knocks on the door. I'm requested to ask the rest of you to leave. Arwen, your presence is... they wish to talk to you.
Can I catch Arwen before he goes and like whisper in his ear?
Okay.
Basically giving him the gist of what just happened.
What do you tell him?
I'll message it to you.
Okay.
Yeah, and then with this one I could do this, and I think that this could be a cool.
Ooh, we should have a plan that we have multiple of us using different spells and stuff, and it could work out.
Oh, we should do that.
We'd have to really look into it though,
Yeah.
just to make sure that everything goes.
I mean, if we have something to hold something in place, like difficult terrain and stuff, I can put a sphere of storm. That could be cool.
I do have entangle.
Ooh.
I do
We'll talk.
too, I think.
He just kind of laughs for a moment, pats your shoulder. It's who you are.
Anybody want a drink? I'm thirsty.
I have brandy, I have wine, I have beer. Who would you like to really?
Miss Tiana. Let's go talk to Tiana. Miss Beds too.
Would you like one?
Good night's rest would be good.
Yeah.
Oh, we have an extra person. Where's he going?
You know, I think he's just kind of tagging along.
I meant sleeping arrangements, because we have 3 and 3 and already really full.
Oh, do not worry about me. I will find my own accommodations.
He'll find his own accommodations.
Could I get the 25 gold to at least get the materials for this one, and then I hold open. It's like, see, it shoots little missiles, and I think that'd be really cool. And
Noki, all right, listen, Noki, here, and I
I'm
just kind of
assuming-
hand you like a couple, like 30 gold. I'm like, here. I trust you at this point.
why? And then Milky runs.
You trust him?
I'm trying to turn over a new leaf, man.
And me?
I'm assuming we're
Like,
heading
okay,
back to the inn.
Yes.
Milky's gonna go try and find a magic shop, get lost, bug someone to ask him where a magic shop is, get lost again, and hopefully eventually make his way there.
Okay.
We want to find the stairs? Kidding. Kidding.
Don't tempt me.
No, not the stairs. The stairs.
Oh God.
The
Okay.
stairs.
Just John, you are
Okay.
led to a very rowdy tavern in the Zircon Shelves. There are chants and games being played. And many a drink to be had. Honestly, a good time.
I've been stuck in a mirror for 40 years. I spend 50 gold buying drinks all night and food and just tell tales and have a great time all night.
Yeah, I just beeline it to the bar and try to get a drink.
It's almost immediately as soon as you get to the bar. Oh, sweetheart, you're back. Oh, hello, everyone. Who are you?
John, Tiana, John. He's with me. Us.
Oh, wonderful. What can I get for you?
Slap it down, 50 gold. Drinks for everyone, please.
Maybe we should do this in increments.
She just kind of starts sliding it over, and she's
Everyone- I
like,
look at the whole bar for everyone.
Everyone.
Oh,
I like him. Oh, she runs off and she's pouring drinks.
It's a good impression. Very good impression.
yeah.
How
That's
many
a
can I
lot.
have?
You can
Many
have
as you
one.
want.
You can no,
Just
one.
one?
As
Maybe
many as you
two.
want. One.
You just got 50
You want
gold
one.
worth?
You want one.
Yes, but you are a child.
There's no drinking age as far as I know. As far as I know.
That's a good point. And I
Young
pushed
adult.
like 3 over to you. Here you go. Drink up, Buttercup.
Y'all can basically have as many drinks as it takes for you to get drunk, or however comfortable you want to be.
We have nowhere to
Because
be.
I also want to keep an eye on Devin, because I know what happens to Devin when she's upset and she drinks.
Polita would be pleasantly surprised to know that typically when Devin drinks, she gets like double fists, like 4 and goes perks. She's only got like 1 right now.
Maybe not as upset as I thought.
No, you just see all sorts of what the fuck all over her face.
I'm just like trying to read your expression as I'm drinking. Like, what did they talk about?
Anybody have anything they wish to do?
Hang out.
You're not there. I'm expending the time. You can go ahead and get that scribed if you want to. I'll let you know when you get back to the tavern.
Yeah, I think I'd also like to see if there's like anything in the magic shop. I have 5 extra gold to spend. I gotta spend gold.
I only gave him 5 extra, guys. You can't get that much stuff for.
Oh,
It's always
No.
Rolen. This is your fault.
I didn't do shit.
the high speed was incredible. It zoomed back in, and it just zoomed back in at double speed. So you're just
That is great.
No, you can't get much for 5 gold in a magic shop. It was calculated.
See what you did there.
Alright.
I have a fancy brand incense and
Yeah,
I-
basically.
I've still
Debate
got
about
it.
incense at one time.
Yeah, we had a whole friggin' debate on it.
I don't know. I might like if they've got like potions. I might get those type of stuff. Just like I'm gonna spend this 5 gold and bring something back. Maybe talk to them and ask if they know the. I'll probably ask them if they know about the stairs. No, the stairs. You know, the like. There's like there was a curse. Let my people be free. Yeah. The stairs. You know anything about that magic? Is that like a thing still? Like, should I look into that? There was a weird.
Okay, so people in the tavern.
Yeah.
Okay, you and I will actually have a conversation on this.
Perfect.
I'm writing it in my notes right now.
Okay.
They've
No
moved
worries.
on to drink number 2 in about an hour. Which for Devin is ace.
pass over the bottle. I'm drinking brandy to Ryan. So, you must be the young one.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I guess.
How are you doing?
What?
I mean, how are you doing with all of this? I mean, it must be a little overwhelming.
I mean, kinda, yeah, I guess. It did help. My parents were adventurers, and I heard all the stories and stuff growing up. They helped fight the devils and stuff too.
Oh, well, I honor your parents and their sacrifice, and yours as well. You know it's hard when they're away.
I mean, they weren't really away when I was growing up too much, besides, of course, diplomatic stuff. My papa's a very diplomatic guy. He's practically the mayor of my little village. It's kind of cool.
I guess he throws a big shadow.
Eh, yeah, I guess.
You don't have to. I can see it on your face. Your reluctance to engage.
That might be other things, though, that I've had in my past.
You must be a strong woman. You got this far.
I did die once, but that's old news now.
You came back. That must be an awesome adventure.
I have
You think
awesome
Kellenborg?
friends. Kellenborg? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know much about the guy, so I don't know. And I start drinking from the cup, just like two-handed, just.
Don't worry. You'll grow into your own. This will become normal for you.
I hope to do amazing things.
I will.
Like my parents
It's my
did.
destiny. And so will you. You will do amazing things. I bet you can already do amazing.
I mean, there's some pretty cool stuff I could do. I do like a little puff of wind with my druid crest really quick. Cool things. So wait, you're like really
Cool.
old.
I don't feel old.
Old in the sense that like you know stuff from further back kind of thing. Not like old, but technically old, but like you know what I mean, right?
Well, young Ryan, I have been accused of many things, but knowing stuff is not one of them.
You don't know stuff?
I mean, you can ask, and I might remember. I do drink.
You need to borrow my tiara.
Because the tiara, you might die. All right, we don't know what kind of weird
Right,
genetic event
right.
happened to you.
Let's not do that.
Leave that on. You said it hurt your
Must
brain.
be this smart to have this seal.
You barely meet the height requirement with that, bro. Leave it on your head, okay?
Not to sleep in it.
I already do.
I did not know that.
Yes, no, next time we go to sleep, we need a very detailed explanation of how Rolen takes care of his tiara.
Well, he just kind of
Meditate.
It's a
Oh.
headband.
He took it off
It's a
with his head
tiara.
just like
A
his hair
tiara.
just permanently like got a line.
At this point, yes, there sure absolutely has to be like an indention in his hair starting to grow around it.
It's magic. It doesn't get tangled.
Your hair does.
Alcohol's definitely hitting at this point. Even those of you who have only had one. Tiana does not fuck around with her brews.
This is really good stuff.
Yeah.
At some point, Arwen comes up to the bar. He grabs a drink from her. Sweetheart, are you okay? And Arwen's just kind of cheers her and then heads upstairs.
It's eating him.
I don't know.
Ants.
I'm gonna find out though. And I go and follow him.
What do you want?
Are you okay?
No?
What happened?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you see him just kind of like head out to this little overhang balcony near one of the rooms.
Do you want to talk about it?
Sorry, that was way too joyful for what was happening.
Happy.
I mean, this one's a little questionable as well. Hiya.
I forgot about Spotify. I don't know.
I hate I don't
He's
have it up tonight.
Kind of like looking out over the rest of the shelves. I mean, I don't want this.
I know.
I'm a
But
scout.
the sooner.
I go out and I find tracks and I find things. I go out and I explore the world. I want to know knowledge. I want to know what's happening. I want to know what this world is. I am not a politician. Yet here we are.
Yeah, your sister was always better at that, wasn't she?
She is the reason I got into school in the first place. What do you think?
Trust me, I know Winter.
Yeah.
It'll pass. Once we get her back, we can go back to adventuring and exploring and
And if she doesn't come back, where does that
don't
put
think
me?
about it. You have the right to say no. Levin's a big boy. No, you giggle and you cackle, but you know.
you want to tell me he could do things all on his own.
That's not exactly what I mean. But he has people. He has people, Arwen.
Do you
It doesn't
know?
have to be you.
Do you remember what happened the last time we said that he had people? Yeah. Yeah.
But you learned, right? Now you know better.
I don't want anything to do with this.
And you have every right to say no. You have every right to be honest with him about it. But you know what I think? I think Winter's fine. And she's gonna come home.
I hope so.
Me too.
He kind of looks down. He's like, fuck, I went through that fast.
Here, it's mostly full. Mostly.
He looks at it and there's like that much left. And he's like,
Well, that's fine. I'm done, I think.
no, you're not. He starts shoving you downstairs.
What is this? No, wait, no. Stop.
At this point, it has gotten pretty rowdy in the tavern. Mulkey makes his way back. Eventually.
Some point in the night.
How many people are drinking? 1, 2, 3,
Apparently.
4.
one, so I'm probably
Okay.
just chilling.
My
Apparently.
blood does not need alcohol in it.
uh, there is a point where music picks up, and you watch as like several people begin pulling tables and chairs out of the way, and you see Tiana just kind of in the corner of the bar, just kind of like, because she knows she's gonna have to be the one to clean it up later, but she can't tell people no.
What are they doing?
They're moving the tables and chairs
Oh.
to like make a dance floor, I think.
Or a fight. Just kidding.
Fight.
Fight.
All it takes is one elbow going the wrong direction, and we got a bar fight, boys.
Fight.
Right.
What you end up with is a dance floor. I need all of you who are drinking to roll a d20.
All right,
Mm,
here we go. I don't know if that's good or bad. We'll find out.
Kalita, you can roll with advantage. What'd you roll?
17.
Okay. Just done?
Whoa.
Hello?
Hello?
I think he's rolling.
Maybe.
Can you hear us?
Uh-oh.
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 I don't know if he can hear us.
Oh, no.
No, he can't. He's going to disconnect and try and come back.
Oh, no.
Shit, no!
No.
It's okay, make the loop. Let's find out.
Okay. There we
Hello?
Hello.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
We can't hear you if
I
you
know.
say that.
Oh,
Is this a Cantata episode without some sort of technical
Yeah.
I know.
issue?
Every
I have
time.
one.
no. And awful.
I messed up on my sweater.
For the time being, Kalita, what did you roll?
15.
Ryan?
11.
Okay.
Should have had one.
Are you going to drink?
Me? No.
Me-
No, I was
okay.
saying 'cause, Ryan should have had one. Because that was the lowest roll so far.
Lita had one, if I remember
Yeah.
correctly.
Ryan, you actually, I believe, just John had handed you his brandy flask.
Chug.
No. No chugging. No chugging.
I'm not here. I'm not there.
No chugging. No.
But why?
No. I boop you on the nose. It's like, no. Don't drink beer and liquor. One or the other. Never both.
Everyone else is.
Everybody else is stupid. Stupid. You're smart.
But Mom, everyone else is doing it.
I don't care. No. And every time I go no, I'm just like booping you on the nose.
Oh, no.
No.
I snort a little bit of smoke at you.
Oh.
Call me Smokey for nothing.
Ooh. Oh dear.
Hello.
Hello?
Testing.
Hello.
Oh no.
Hello?
Uh-oh.
Oh,
I
no.
was doing that.
No.
too. I had to unplug my camera and replug it back in whenever I had that issue earlier.
Let's not Cantata Lutum without technical
Yeah.
difficulties.
No.
Why does it have to be Coffee Man?
I know.
I know.
It could have been me. Let it be me.
It should have been.
It should have been me.
Spotify is still pulling up Smash Bells. No, yes, there it is. It's playing. Yes.
Woo!
She.
Hello?
Can you hear us? Yay.
Welcome, you've been initiated.
This happens to me all the time on my streams or my channels.
Oh no.
Oh no. Last we left off, I had people roll a d20 if you were drinking.
Oh. Am I adding anything to this?
Nope.
Gotta get back to my character sheet because I shut down. D20 says 15.
All right. In all of your watching people move the tables and chairs around, and creating this makeshift dance floor, and Tiana's look of just Ryan seems to be the only person being really hit by the alcohol at the moment. I mean, all of you have your effects, but Ryan is definitely like getting there.
Yeah, see, this is why no. No.
But-
No.
But
Um,
well, it doesn't feel
Slowly.
bad.
Let's get back to that's the wrong one. This one. Haha. As you guys are sitting and drinking and kind of just chatting, Arwen's been you guys see Arwen actually pushing Devin down the stairs and get a new drink.
How are they looking?
Here we go.
Devin looks like she's getting there, but Arwen gets a new drink and gets yours refilled, and he's just kind of like, I haven't had fun like this in a while, and you guys are probably taking off tomorrow, so cheers.
Okay.
Years.
And he just looks over at Ryan and he's like, how much has she had?
It's been an hour.
Doesn't
I
matter,
don't know.
cheers. And he cheerses you, and
No. Don't.
he begins drinking and then doesn't stop.
See, he's chugging.
No. No.
You have liquor. You don't chug liquor. You chug beer. Here, take this. Chug that if you want. And I take away
Okay.
the flask.
It is chugging of. Okay.
Weren't you just telling her no?
And so now I take the flask. I take a big swig. And I'm just like, you mind your business.
Just John, your brandy flask is getting passed around just a little bit.
It's just fine. I just have one question. Are there any Fae, Fiend, or Undead within 60 feet?
Nothing
right.
you can
Yeah.
sense, though. Honestly, a decent question knowing your guys'
Track record.
Yeah.
track
Knowing
record.
our luck, yeah. Considering what the
Yeah.
fuck we just did, yeah, we need to be careful.
There's there's a point where a couple folks kind of come up into your guys' group, and it looks like a couple people who have definitely been having a good time, and they come up and they're just like, hey, we have an uneven number. Who wants to come dance with us?
Me.
We got one. We need one more.
That makes it an odd number.
We've got a group over there. Come on. Come on. We need one more. They grab your
Come
hand,
on,
Ryan, and they
Oh,
Let's go.
fuck.
and they're like,
okay.
never mind. We'll go. We'll
Yeah,
ask
okay,
another group."
no, I'm up. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
You-
Oh god.
I need both of you to make performance checks.
Oh god.
I'm like, you stood up?
Oh dear, this is not gonna be good. Anyway.
Really? No, I like to imagine Devin didn't actually hear their question. They just saw people take Ryan away. And she just started following, and now she's swept up in it.
Alright.
Goddamn.
What'd you guys
Fuck.
get?
9.
Okay.
Fuck.
So I
Good
rolled a
job.
7, so that's been a 5.
They drag you guys up and into the dance, and oh my gosh, you're like, what happened?
Oh, this is what we're
It's-
doing. Oh
and it's-
god, I'm
Devin, you step
too
on somebody's
drunk for
foot, and
this.
Ryan, at some point, you're just like, I don't know what's going on.
I try to very
Because I
not gracefully remove myself once I realize what is happening.
I'm- Well, you're a little stuck at the moment.
I suffer.
You guys watch as your friends are definitely struggling with this right now.
If only I had a device to capture this moment forever, and thus use for blackmail.
I see all of them, right?
Yes, you can.
And fuck it. No, I don't care. And I go up to Rolen and I drag Rolen. I'm like, if I'm suffering, you're suffering too. I'm pulling it. I grab Kalita on the way out too. I'm like, come on, let's.
What?
You weren't drinking. You can dance. Let's go.
Both of you make performance.
Oh man. Oh no. It's not the worst, but it's.
All right.
It's a 5.
Same! Yay!
I rolled a 2.
You're also just kind of like, I got dragged into.
I don't dance.
Devin didn't let go of
Drunken
your
boy.
hand, so you're like, okay, I understand what the dance is, but you gotta let go of my hand.
If I
And
let
Devin's
you
just
go,
like,
I'm
nope, you're
gonna
staying
fall. I'm gonna
Ah.
fall, and you'll leave me. And please don't move.
here. Rolling.
12.
Okay,
Damn,
okay, you actually are starting to get the hang of it. There's a point where like people are kind of onlooking, and Tiana's like, "Oh, he can dance." I'm going for it, and she runs up and she joins the group, and she's like, "You're coming with me." And Mr. Roland, you are in charge of Tiana for the time being. You are dragged into a dance.
And do I see Arwen anywhere still?
He's just kind of sitting and watching with just John.
Just John and the other old man are just passing brandy back and forth, watching young kids.
Arwen's younger than us.
Like a teen.
I relinquish Kalita and I go and it's just like, tonight you're not worrying about it, and I drag Arwen into.
Hey, but hey,
No,
help,
no,
help,
come on.
help! But he's
No,
reaching for you, just
no.
John.
You pushed me down the stairs.
Come to then, let's go. You brought me here, I'm drunk, I'm your problem. Let's go.
Do you join in, just John?
Oh, absolutely. After a time, I let them have their moment where they get to bond, and then I'll start singing when it lulls down. I'll get everybody in a big dirty chant.
Make a performance check for me. I gotta make one for Arwen. Oh, actually, that's not bad.
19.
Okay, and Arwen rolled a 14, so
Whoa.
just John, you kind of are just like joining in where you can. You're like, I'd much prefer something slower than this, but I'm hanging out with people. This is a good time. Meanwhile, Arwen gets kind of swept up with you, Devin, and he's like, okay, hear me out. Just follow my lead.
Good, because I don't know this dance.
And for the sake of this, Devin, I'm gonna have you roll another performance check, this time with advantage.
Okay.
You got the help action.
That's a It's much better. That's a 15.
15. Okay.
Yes. It's much better.
So instead of doing the dance that everybody else is doing, you're kind of thrown into something that is familiar but also uncomfortable, and you recognize it as more of kind of like a regal ball dance, and you're like, nah, I don't dance like this. And he's like, hold on. And as like, it's slow at first, but then at some point he's like, okay, you got the beat?
Yes, I got it.
Cool.
Yes.
And he taps his foot, and you are just off to the races, dancing across the floor, joining into the main circle. It's actually really, really fun to watch. Those of you who have kind of just been like, I'm boogieing, I'm at the back of the bar, I don't know this song, but my friends are having fun, so I'm here, and we're having a good time. And you see Devin and Arwen kind of taking off, and you're like, whoa. It's
Wish I could do that.
actually really cool to watch.
Tapping into my youth.
When Rayan says that, I scoop her up. And I do that dance with her.
That's good.
with what you rolled, honestly, it's she's taller than you. But Ryan, if you were to imagine kind of like father-daughter dance kind of situation where it's you stick to the beat and it's super adorable, but it's definitely like, here's simplified steps.
I'll need that with my 5.
Nolki, you also get dragged in by some of the other bar goers.
Oh gosh.
But
Do
for
I?
this-
I might cast a spell and not know out of here for a second. Let's see here.
Come on, Noki.
Yeah. They start to pull me in, and I just see all the ways. I've not had a drink. I see all the ways I can get trampled here, and I can't see anything that's going on here. So people just grab me, and I just go, no. I'm gonna cast banishment on myself.
Oh gosh.
Oh my god.
And so I just disappear, and then I'll hold it for like just under a minute, and then reappear. And just kind of look around and see if anyone's still trying to grab me, and just kind of like sneak away.
All right, Nolki has noped out of here.
The most abusive method. The most abusive use of banishment ever.
Yep.
Where'd you go for the banishment?
Oh,
How many times did you cast banishment in combat? None. I used it to escape bar fights and dances.
And mirrors.
oh yeah, I guess
And mirrors.
since I'm native to this plane, I go to a harmless demi-plane. So
Oh,
essentially
good.
very similar to the mirror. I just kind of nope out for like 45 seconds, just like, okay, am I gonna do this? I mean, I guess I can do it, and I'll just start casting like the few buff spells I have on myself, and when I go back, and I'm gonna hop in and start dancing.
Like I could just put you on like my shoulders, Nolki.
I don't
And
my
we could
god.
just be buddies and
I've got mage armor, I've got long strider, I'm buffed up and ready to dance.
You have long strider on your dance.
he's just going fast.
Fastest little man on the
Yeah.
floor.
I gotta be able to.
Man's got hops.
There is
Oh, no, I
a
don't have jump.
point. Let's see. There's Arwen, there's Just John, and there's Rolen. Ryan and Devin, I need you to roll a D3 for me, please.
E3.
Oh, where are my D6s? There you are.
I know.
Okay. Okay.
You round down or up?
Down.
Down.
Okay.
So
What'd you get?
I roll a 2.
Okay.
Ooh.
2. Okay. I'm gonna have you both roll again.
I figured.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
3.
Okay.
1.
Okay. So, there's a point where the music kind of shifts a little bit, and all of you change partners.
Oh shit.
Who rolled a 1?
Me.
Okay. You have Arwen now. Tiana rolled a 2, so that's going to be just John. So that leaves Rolen Devin.
Back where you started.
It would end up like this.
Howdy. Hi.
Hi,
Can you keep up?
maybe.
Here. Here, take a second. Take a chug. Take a chug. Go. Take a drink. You almost died. Take a drink.
Fine.
All right.
And off we go.
Arwen just... You've never seen him like this before? He seems to actually be genuinely enjoying himself for a moment. And he ends up with you, and he's just like, I can live with this. All right. And he walks you through the same steps he kind of did with Devin, but it's definitely a more simplistic dance.
Mhm.
You weren't quite well trained like Devin was. But it's still fun and still lively. You end up with Tiana, good sir.
Have you ever heard of the Temple of Saloon, the Mistress of Love? And I spent a week there.
She just
See all the
starts,
things I've learned.
she just kind of starts giggling. She's like, no, I haven't really seen much of this world. I kind of want to, though.
I haven't seen much of this world in the last 40 years either.
Wow, that's a long time.
Would you like to tell me all about it? We could go over here.
I wish I could tell you more other than being stuck on under a rock. But she goes to tell you a little bit about the town and everything. She tells you a lot about her tavern, how it's just kind of her life. And she's content with it. There's more she'd rather do, but at this particular moment in time, this is where she is. So, this is what she makes do.
Well, you are an amazing woman.
Oh, sweetheart. I know.
I love her so much.
Like, incredible.
One of the best NPCs I've ever seen.
Partners get changed again, and it's a mishmash of who ends up with what. Arwen, at the point where he's supposed to like trade off, he's like, let's go this way real quick. He's trying to keep you and not end up with a stranger.
Spin out of the way. Nope.
So by the end of the dance, Ryan, you actually are starting to get a hang for it. Tipsy and getting drunk and all, and oh, this is actually fun.
For funnies, I think it'd be kind of funny to like attempt to pick him up and twirl him just to see what would happen.
I need you to do 2 things for me.
Oh dear.
I need you to make an athletics check.
Athletics?
Yes, as
Okay.
you pick him up.
14?
Okay. Now make a performance check.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
This is where it'll get you.
13?
This is where it ends, boys.
Okay.
13.
That's the worst.
So, you actually perform it very well. Actually, like really well. It's not perfect, but you do it really, really well. And yeah. What am I looking for? I'm looking for this one.
You see
That's
Ryan's
not-
growth in her dancing through the night. I'm just like, wow. She's all grown up.
Just John, your moment arrives. As the tavern begins to slow down, and so does the music. It's a little more your scene that you were looking for. The dance floor begins to clear a little bit. Probably sending a few people to bed. Probably like Nulky.
Nulky's probably gonna help stay up a little bit, try and help us clean up a little bit.
Like she's gonna let you do that.
Just pushing chairs back.
Does anybody have anything they wish to do?
I won't go to bed, but I will stay up at the bar. Probably have a few more drinks.
I'll probably say I should probably go to bed as drunk as my character is.
All right. So Ryan heads to bed,
I will too.
I probably will as well.
as does Rolen and Kalida.
Ah.
Just John will concentrate and let the music from earlier kind of fill his ears, and it'll spread out from him in a soft melody. As I walk over to her, Tiana, and I offer my hand to her.
Are you asking me for a dance?
Why, yes, I am.
Oh, what am I to say no to such a grand offer? She dances
And
with
I-
you.
I dance a long time until Nulky's done cleaning up.
Yeah, it's
Make
chairs are getting moved. Nulky just like concentrates sometimes, and a chair goes flying until it like settles in a spot.
I want to see Nulky make a sleight of hand check. It's gonna be both of you doing this.
Okay.
You can either make a performance or a deception. I will leave that up to you, Mr. Just John.
I am not deceitful, so performance.
Okay.
22.
17.
All right.
I have a +1 to that.
Devin, you're sitting there and you're actually just watching this happening, and you're just like, who is this guy?
What the fuck?
I lean in close to Tiana. I bet that gnome can read everything but the room.
They make life interesting, though. I had a few like him come up through.
So that was a
Norwood at this
lie.
time. Like,
Is Arwen still in the room?
Yes,
yeah.
he is.
I kind of migrate over towards him.
He's just kind of sitting there, watching.
What's up?
I'm just waiting for tomorrow to start.
You look like you had fun.
Kind of looks up and over at just John and Tiana. Yeah. This was worth it.
Yeah.
gonna hope your friend doesn't get upset with me. Pats you up on the shoulder and kind of walks over to where just John and Tiana are dancing. Good sir, may I have a turn?
I look at Tiana. That is up to the lady.
I suppose I could share.
Ah, you have been to the Temple of Salune.
She just laughs, and Arwen just gets like really red in the face and is just like,
I think at this point, Nolki will probably, as Just Johnson, like, I don't think we properly met. Hi, I'm Nolki. Shock and grasp.
damn it!
It's been a while.
Yes. No one there to stop.
Having finished, I'm just gonna shock and grasp, nod, and then start walking away.
Well, as he's shocking grasping, I will absorb that element. And as he turns to walk away, I will slap him on the bottom and transfer that energy back to him.
I will cast as a reaction absorb element, and we're doing this. I'm gonna absorb element, have it, and then I am going to cast Vanish.
What is banish?
Charisma saving throw. Probably not the best choice, but Nolki was distracted.
I love it.
Oh my god.
Does a 31 make it?
Yeah, it does.
Oh my god.
Okay.
You are a fun little.
I don't
Nolki.
think I like you. And then Nolki's gonna
Nolki.
start leave. And Nolki's gonna go up and head to bed, change out his spells for tomorrow.
Devin and Just John.
You seem more at ease.
6 of these will do that to a person. Oh,
That's true.
here's your flask, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
I don't know how full it was, but it's probably empty now.
We'll get a refill later. I don't think you would have taken 6 of those before our conversation.
I would have. Just faster.
Glad you could enjoy it.
Honestly. They help remind me to have fun about things. Doesn't always have to be serious.
I know. Have you ever do the Temple of Saloon and all the cool things they do?
But you tell that, but you ask that question to everybody, don't ya?
A lot of people, yes.
Yeah. I'm tired. You said you were gonna make way for yourself, right?
Yeah.
All right. I think I'm gonna go to bed.
Rest easy. I'll watch
Thank you,
down.
John. Don't let him do anything dangerous.
You kind of look over at Arwen and Tiana, and at this point, they're just dancing in silence.
He needs some help. He doesn't know how to talk to women.
That can be a charm in its own. I mean, look at your friend Devin or Rolen over there.
I'm in bed.
Up there.
I don't know about Rolen. I think that's just him.
You're accepting of everybody.
Well, yeah. I can't judge anyone.
You will make Tilith better, but
I hope so.
I hope so too. If you need my help,
Yeah.
I am planning on finding this Midrigan and Lavinia.
Well, so are we. No idea where they might be, though.
You have my sword. And me, and I will go.
I don't really command much of anybody.
Well,
But
then I will be the first.
well, you managed to find your way into trouble. That was connected to us, so by all means, do what you do. And here, and I'm gonna actually. Oh no, do I do that? No. I have a way to get in touch with you. So if I need you. I fortunately don't have any magic of any sort, but have our ways. Sorry, this music is very loud. I can't hear anything anymore.
Turn it down.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. It got really loud all of a sudden. I couldn't hear anything.
It's been the same one for a while.
I don't know why all of a sudden I just can't think straight.
All right, so you guys head to bed.
Absolutely.
All right.
Well, if the bar main room is bed, because I'll just sleep on a bench or something.
You are able to get a room just fine.
Right.
You all awaken eventually. And see just John sitting at the bar, holding a little talisman or stone, listening intently.
What's that?
That's a sending stone I kept from the war.
Oh.
Who has the pair?
An old friend.
But they're really know your life.
I've met many, many people in this world, and I have many acquaintances, but few true friends. This person accepted me in all my baggage because I realized that I am very bold and I can be a lot. They accepted me and encouraged me. It would be sad if they had passed while I was gone. But I am reluctant to send out because if I do, then nobody answers.
Well, what's their name?
A secret for another day.
I told you I'd have to kill you. I'm just kidding.
You could try.
And if they don't respond, they've gone on.
continued their journey.
Best thing you can do is send it out, though. You never know. It hasn't been that long.
I am a human. 40 years is a long time.
We'll just be old.
Right. It's better to know than to worry, right?
Truly.
It's
And
just
if they
better.
have gone on to kill him for, well, I know somebody who I can talk to get in touch with them.
Precisely.
Hello. Are you there, my friend? Love to see you. It's been a very long time, and I've missed you.
You have 5. You have way more than 5 more. What am I saying?
I just leave it at that, and I set the stone down.
And you know, that is where we are going to end tonight. It was just John and Cantata Lutum split ways.
Sure.
Thank you, Coffee Man, for being a part of the last 2
Aw.
episodes.
No, thank you. It's been an amazing play with you guys. Great job. Great RP. Everybody.
Well,
I love this game.
we have a strong suit. It's roleplay, actually.
I love this game.
So good.
But yeah, thank you for joining us, Coffee Man. We'll definitely have to see about dragging you back for more.
Yes, John, we'll make a reappearance.
There's others that need encouragement. Just job will be.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us on this episode. We will be back next week.
Bye.
Where's my button? There it is.